there?
Yeah, looking at black people. You know I love that.
Really? You just wanted to take a tour?
Yeah. I like to watch black people, see what they're doing. I was up there. I scored some crack. It's very good. Very high quality.
Oh, my goodness. Can't get the good stuff down.
I had to drive through, and I was looking around. It reminded me of my old days in Roosevelt. You know, because Roosevelt was all black. And when I see all black people, I think back to my days in Roosevelt. And, you know, being alone, being the only white guy. And,
But really, what were you doing there?
I was coming back from Long Island, and it was the best way to get home.
Oh.
Best way to get home is go through Harlem.
Taking the overland route.
Yeah. You know, you check, you have a lot of gas, and car seems to be running reasonably well. Remember when I got stuck up in Harlem
and
with Fred?
no traffic.
Yeah.
So you can keep moving.
I like looking around from the car. I don't like walking around through black neighborhoods, but I like driving through them. I get the shakes otherwise. Sometimes I play a game, I laugh at the white people living there. Because once in a while, up in Harlem even, you see a couple of white people walk by.
Well, a lot of, you know what it's like here in New York.
Yep.
When all the real estate gets too expensive in the white areas.
Gentrification.
White people will go find good real estate in black areas.
What's that called? Gentrification?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, they'll buy entire buildings.
Yeah.
But then you also have a crack dealer right outside your window.
Yeah, but then
that's
eventually
only
it
for a
changes.
little while, yeah.
That's right. White people are creeping up into that area. Soon there'll be no more black people around there, right, Robin?
That's right.
That's right. Lily White.
They'll change the name.
Yep. My mom should move to Harlem because she loves a black community. She does. Harlem is the perfect place for my mother.
Why did she never choose Harlem?
Listen, I like Roosevelt, and I am not going to be scared away. Your father and I, we moved here, and believe me, it's a wonderful community, and if all these whiteys didn't move away...
She called them white.
Yeah, oh, she hated white people. My mom saw them as all hypocrites, white people.
Whiteys.
Yeah. My mom would go up to Harlem.
Hello, black people, I'm back.
Back in the day, though, my mother used the word Schwarzes.
Oh, she did?
Well, yeah. Schwarzes. Schwarzes is a Yiddish word for black people. But I don't think but she wasn't racist. But then again, that's a racist kind of thing, right?
I don't know.
Schwarze means black.
Right.
Those Schwarzes, I'm telling you, they're the greatest.
See, that's confusing.
It's very confusing.
She liked black people. But Schwarze does mean black, right? That's what it means.
Yeah.
It's not like the N-word or something.
I don't know. It was always considered a derogatory term.
Yeah, well, who knows? Crazy. Those. See, they used to have they had black friends too.
Yeah.
In the community. Like they had a nice time in Roosevelt. While I was getting beaten because there were a lot of lower income black people, they found a few upper income black people and they'd go to parties. Oh, my mother was so thrilled.
We're going to a Schwarzer party. That's right. Our friends are having a party, and you know when those Schwarzes get together, it's great fun. They dance and have a good time. But the only problem is when the Schwarzes have a party, yes, they say, come at 8 o'clock, and you get there, no one is there. They're always late. Believe you me, it's a whole thing with these Schwarzes.
And I'd be confused about the Schwarzes. But it was a whole thing. My parents would get invited to their friends. And they thought it was crazy that, they'd call the party for 8 o'clock. And then, people would show up at 10 o'clock, and it made my parents nuts, because you know how punctual my parents are.
I mean, what's with these Schwarzes? They call a party for 8 o'clock, and no one shows up.
And it was the same story after the party, because they had their black friends.
So they had to stay there for 2 hours alone?
They had their black friends, the Powells.
Maureen is wonderful. She is into this community, believe me. She's on the school board, and
and their other black friend was this guy, Bert Powell, and he had a black accounting firm. He was the largest owned black accounting firm.
Uh-huh.
And my mother was,
Let me tell you, Bert has a Schwarzer accounting firm, and he can't find any black people to be accountants. That's right. He wants black people, but there's no black accountants. What are you yelling about? That's what he said. And let me tell you, it would be wonderful for black men to work at the accounting firm, but he can't find any. That's right.
And I used to hear this after the black parties. It was a whole discussion.
Was the whole discussion.
The whole discussion about black people, what time the party started. You know that whole thing about CPT, colored people time?
Right.
It was like, my parents didn't know about that, but it really was true. Like, no one wanted to start the party at time.
But that's ridiculous. What party starts at 8 o'clock?
But they would claim that the people wouldn't show up till 10 o'clock. Like she goes,
I'm not rushing there. But that says 8 o'clock. But we're not going to rush to the party because no one is there. We're the only ones there, Ben. That's right. But what are we supposed to do? Well, we should go later. But I don't want to go later.
But any party anybody has, it never starts at the appointed time.
No, this was evidently, this was way later than their white friends. You know, come to think of it, I had Robin over. I had a party at my house. You showed up 2 hours late. We're sitting and waiting for dinner.
My cat was operated
Shame on you. And I didn't even get a message from you or anything. Now that I should take that up with you.
I was trying to get there.
Forgot I'm mad at you.
I can't drive and talk to you on the phone.
Oh my God. Whatever, you know what I'm going to do with you from now on? If I have a party, I'm going to tell you 2 hours early.
I'll still be late. No, that day I was really a mess.
I like punctuality.
And I remember I even drove myself. I didn't even think to get a car to get out. I just totally judged everything because I was so tied up with
Shame on you.
I know. Nothing matters to you. I was devastated by my cat having a kidney transplant.
Well, still.
I told you, call a party on that day.
Always late. And I don't go for that. At all.
Everyone said, is Robin coming? I go, I don't know.
I know. I finally got a message. Are you coming?
Yeah, I mean, everyone wanted to eat dinner.
You know, Robin, I got to tell you, I was sitting
Oh, you were there?
Yeah, I was sitting next to Howard. He was getting... You know how he is about punctuality. He was getting,
I know that.
But really...
You know what? I was really fine until like about 20 minutes before, and I said, you know, because we were going to eat dinner.
We were going to eat at 8, and it was like 8:05, and Howard was like, what's going on?
Yeah, and by the way, we told everyone to be there at 6 o'clock.
No, you didn't.
For cocktails. Yes, we did.
Cocktail hour. Get there at 6:30.
6 o'clock cocktail hour.
It was 7.
No. You were 2 hours
7.
late. No. What? You got the same email that everyone else got.
Well, then I misread it.
Well, you always do.
I couldn't believe 6.
You always misread. She has a reading issue when it comes to parties. Well, whatever.
I'm
what am I
sorry.
tell you?
I was devastated because I knew you would be a mess about it.
Well, listen, everyone else was hungry. In fact, I before you came, and it was already like 10 to 8 or 20 to 8, I said to everyone, listen, she's not here. We're going to start eating. And everyone was in agreement, believe me. Nobody was defending you. I mean, what am I going to do? I would sit there all night and wait for you?
No.
I like to go to bed by 10 o'clock. I was ready to wrap up the evening by the time you got there.
You actually stayed up later that night.
I did. But I left everyone just sitting in the living room. I just went up to bed.
You're very funny.
Yeah. I mean, it's enough. Everyone's got the gift of gab late into the hours. Not me. Midnight is about as late as I'll stay up.
The other thing was I got lost. I almost wound up in bed with you.
Yeah, all of a sudden, Robin was in my bedroom. Like, that was a mistake, right? It wasn't that confusing. Robin was in my bedroom. Conveniently.
Oh, that was hysterical.
God, you wanted it so bad. If you'd gotten in, you probably would have gotten laid.
I was in there. I closed the door.
You didn't get in the bed, though.
I chickened out.
You wanted it, I could tell. Were you in your negligee at that point?
No. I was going to undress in front of you.
Can you imagine if you had gotten into bed? She must have been so wasted. She got lost in my house. She comes upstairs to my bedroom, and she opens up the door and gets in. How far into the room were you? Because I was asleep.
I saw flickering lights, and I said, no, this can't be right.
Flickering lights you saw?
Weren't there flickering lights?
I don't know. Oh, maybe Beth had candles on?
Maybe. I don't know.
But she was downstairs, right?
Yeah.
So
then everybody disappeared by the time I got back to ask where I was supposed to go.
You are a devil. You snuck into my room.
Everybody was gone. I was like, oh, no, I really don't know where to go.
Were you disappointed?
Okay, now you can do me.
Were you disappointed that I was asleep? You really wanted it.
That's what I said. Oh, darn it. He's already asleep. I have big, pendulous breath.
You don't think there was something to that?
There are no accidents.
That's right.
4 inches is fine.
Well, you're gonna have to make do with 4 inches.
I need a cock.
That would have been funny if I rolled over on you and put it in. Wouldn't have been the worst thing that happened to you.
Fuck my tight little pussy.
All right, easy. No, yeah, she got lost. I guess you would have had a lot to drink because Beth found you wandering around. She goes, I just found Robin. She says, last night when I woke up, she goes, last night I found Robin wandering around up here. I think she was in your bedroom. I go, really? I knew she wanted it.
That was funny.
No.
Because I was like, I don't think this is right. Look, again, my cat was being operated on. If the cat wasn't doing well, I wasn't going to be able to be there. Does that make any sense?
Sure.
The operation went on all day. When I found out it had gone well and I was going to be able to make the dinner, then I jumped into my car and I tried to make it out there.
Why is Howard unable to see that people have extenuating circumstances?
How would I know what prevents Howard from seeing?
Well, you know him better than anyone on the staff. I mean, there's something. Why is punctuality?
He says all the time he doesn't want circumstances or extenuating circumstances. He wants everything to be exactly how he wants it to be.
Now
that seems perfectly normal to me.
And did you inform him of these, like what was going on in your life?
He knew that my cat was being operated on that day, yes.
So this lack
And then I tried to jump in my car and get there as soon as possible. And there's no texting, phone call. I would have been breaking the law. Either I'm going to be later or I'm going to break the law. I decided to try to get there as soon as I could because I really wanted to spend time with him and all the other people who were going to be there. And I did enjoy the evening.
So it was worth the rush.
Yes, it was.
But Howard,
I'm sorry that he was so perturbed.
Here's Lisa G. Oh my gosh. So hot in here.
Wow, it's like my apartment.
It's like 190 degrees, right?
You know what? It's a completely different temperature in here then.
Yeah, it's just making me sleepy. Hi, what's up?
Gary Dell'Abate might become a local government official where he's lived for nearly 17 years. Really? Gary's been nominated to the Board of Parks and Recreation and wants to get involved to better the town's playing fields.
I started out as a coach.
I'm an alderman.
I'm an alderman. Alderman Dell'Abate. That guy, he's so fucked up. Do you know that, Gary's got the new Android phone, and they couldn't load Lotus Notes on it? Do you know what the reason was?
Why?
After days of trying to figure out, it came down to he has an apostrophe in his name. And it threw off the whole fucking computer.
You're kidding.
It threw off the whole... that D-E-L apostrophe.
The apostrophe
capital
is pivotal.
B-A-T-E.
So that stopped all the things from happening with Lotus Notes.
Because no one has an apostrophe in their name. Except for Gary.
Wow.
And it threw off the phone. And I keep saying to Gary, I was thinking of switching my BlackBerry to the Droid. I go, Gary, how's that Droid? Now you got the Lotus Notes on there. You got your email. I don't know. I just got, they just got it working over the weekend. I've only had it for 2 days. I go, well, what's the verdict? Should I get it or not?
Howard,
I don't know. I don't fucking know.
You sent me an email on Saturday
what a dickwad.
at 11:30 a.m.
Yeah.
The phone arrived at my house at 11:02.
Yeah, but I asked you this morning. You've had it for 2 days now. How do you like it? You can't answer the goddamn question.
I'm telling you this right up front.
Big tooth.
I'm not going to make a determination for you till I've used it enough because I'm not going to listen to you for 2 fucking years going, oh, Gary recommended
I just asked. I'm not blaming you. I just asked.
Of course you're going to blame me.
What a dick.
If you don't like it, you're going to fucking blame me.
And this asshole has seen the Black Swan and he had a copy of it and he didn't let me see it.
You have a copy of it?
Yeah. What a fuckhead. Like he got one of those Academy screeners.
I told you about it.
Yeah, but why wouldn't you give it to me? You said, well, Mary lent it to a friend. I'm like, fucking give it to me.
Why does Mary's friend
need? You
suck?
Wait, hold on. I don't know what you have and what
Ask
you
me,
don't have.
and I'll let you know.
And there's another reason why.
And you do know what I have.
Then there's another reason why.
What?
I'll talk to you about it off the air.
No. Okay, fine.
Because there's a reason.
I'm running for alderman.
That's right. I'm an alderman.
Are you a member of
I'm
SAG?
supposed to fucking read your mind?
Yeah, you know what I get in the mail.
I don't know what you get. In fact, you have so many movies that I don't know about. They go directly to you now. They never come through this office.
Yeah, because I don't want you to know now.
Exactly.
But you should ask your boss. Everything is for your boss. Remember that. Your life is your boss.
Wow, you have a screener of Black Swan.
Yeah. He had a screener, and I go, well, dude, why didn't you give it to me? What other movies you holding out on me? I don't know. I can't evaluate my phone after 2 days.
You, and I'll explain to you during the break. You know, I'll talk to you about it during the
All
break.
right, thank you. Who cares? I
Howard,
don't know. All I know is I can't evaluate my phone after using it for 2 days.
Not
I
for
haven't even
you.
had it for 2 days. I fucking got it back in the mail at like 11 o'clock on Saturday.
Dude, you don't know in an hour whether you like it or not?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't obsess over it like you. I was.
Fuck.
All right, so far, do you like it?
I gave him what I thought of it so far. And
What have you done with the
I said,
phone?
I love the screen.
Right.
In fact, I love the screen. I'm not crazy about the buttons.
The
but
keyboard?
It's better than the buttons on an iPhone.
Is it better than the buttons on the BlackBerry?
No, I told you that. It's not better than the buttons on a
You
button.
didn't tell me that.
I did, Howard.
That's
you want
a
me to read
major-
the email? You want me to read you the email and embarrass you?
Yeah.
I said.
Find it.
Hold on, I will.
Good. Turn off his mic. Scott DePace has a screener of the Black Swan, too, now. Turns out.
Really?
You're kidding.
None of these guys ever... I'm the reason they work, and they don't even
I ain't
offer it to
gonna
me.
watch that
if
fruity
you're-
movie.
if you're a member of SAG, you can download it.
I am a member of SAG.
You didn't get that
member.
postcard in the mail?
Yeah, but I don't know how to download it. I just want it. Just
They
send
got
it to me.
screeners. That's easier.
Yeah. That would have been a nice thing. If my guys would, if they have it, offer it to me because I'm their boss.
I've seen it, but I love this movie so much, I'd watch it on DVD.
See, I would have lent you my copy.
It's a great movie.
See, what
Yeah.
other movies do I have?
Do you want me to read it to you?
I'm not gonna
Read it.
Okay. Just started playing with it today. They only fixed it yesterday. Initial thoughts. Love the screen. It's way bigger and sharper than the BlackBerry. The keys are big, but a little weird because they are flat as opposed to the beveled keys on the BlackBerry.
Oh.
I think this is just a learning curve, and they're certainly better than the iPhone. So in the hour that I was able to play with it, I gave you that.
Yeah, so now that you've had it for 2 days, how do you like the keyboard?
Yeah, but
Did you
I
get?
wasn't really
What I want to
used-
know is, did you get used to it?
I can't get you. I have not gotten used to it in 2
All
days.
right, that's what I want to know. You fuck. Now you have time to be an alderman? What the fuck?
First of all, I'm not an alderman. I like Fred makes up names and then it becomes a fact.
I
you don't
made
have
up
enough,
that name.
You don't have enough work to do, is what I've decided, since you're now going to be on the government.
You want to know what it is?
Alderman Bowie.
Let's see. I coach. I'm also on the government.
I'm on the board of Parks and
the head of the
Recreation.
Parks and Recreation.
And I'm too busy giving my boss a copy of the Black Swan.
Okay, who stole third base?
I'm improving the sports field.
What are you going to be doing in your community?
Here's what it is. It's very simple.
What a dick.
I'm not an elected official.
Right.
I don't even get to create policy. I'm on a part of a 9-member advisory board that advises the town about parks and fields and that sort of thing.
And how often are your meetings for
I
that?
think that it's either once a month or once every other month.
This is the start of my political career.
I would like to see
This
new
is how Jack
bleachers.
Kennedy got started.
Bowie
He's-
for president.
this is- I'll tell you, I know the dog catcher personally. Wow, Gary, you're a power broker up there.
Is it so wrong to want to be involved? You make fun of me like it's being.
Just be more involved at work
This
I'm
is
very
a,
involved at work.
and be with your boss.
this is a stepping stone,
You don't
bro.
even want to be with me.
Think about it. I sit on the board of LifeBeat. Now I sit on the board of my local government. I'm becoming a real player. Who knew that someone from Uniondale, Long Island would one day go to Delphi and grow up to be on the board?
This is an appointed position.
That's right. Eventually I'll be elected.
I don't set policy yet.
Not yet, but today I advise Parks and Recreation. Tomorrow I'm working for the sewer department.
Tomorrow I'll be drawing up the state budget.
I hope to establish an arboretum in my hometown.
I wonder if I'll ever get used to the keys on my Android.
They aren't beveled.
I didn't get used to them in 2 days.
I told you they're not beveled.
Well, at least it's better than the iPhone.
I got to tell you, Gary, angling to be some sort of politician now.
I think so. I think this is the start of Councilman Bowie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Councilman Delabate.
Then Governor Bowie.
And then finally...
Ask not what your apostrophe can do for you.
Okay.
You know your email wasn't...
President Bowie.
Did you know your email wasn't working because you had an apostrophe in your name?
Well, that's what they told me. But
Yeah.
but see, that's the Lotus Notes. That has to do with Lotus Notes, not with the Android. And I've been on Lotus Notes for 15 years. They know how my name is spelled.
Yeah.
But I promise you I'm not angling to be a politician. But it's already, and I'll tell you why I can't be one already. In the paper, they did a big article about it, right? Which I thought was bigger than they should have. But there's a big picture of me signing books at a book signing.
Right.
That's nice. I go on the internet. Steve Langford goes, as you've seen on the web. I go on the web, and there's a picture of me in full color with a stripper wearing next to nothing.
Wow.
And I'm holding my book.
Yeah.
It was like, and it was totally embarrassing. And Steve goes, "Are you angry?" I'm like, you know what? If you take the fucking picture, it's going to turn up somewhere.
That's right.
I was with Lonnie. Always takes 1,000 pictures, and I go, they never end up anywhere. Now they end up with me running for whatever.
You're never going to be president. I'm telling you.
I don't know. There'll be one day where they say, you know, at one time you couldn't be Catholic and be president. And now this man is been with strippers and he's president.
It
you
didn't
go.
stop Schwarzenegger.
That's right. Schwarzenegger's been in a lot of provocative.
Schwarzenegger put in coffee. He smoked dope on a film.
Don't you have to go to Guatemala and ignore the people and not eat their food?
I am part of Parks and Recreation. I'm part of 9-people panel who's going to work in their community to advise them on parks and recreation.
Okay, on the agenda tonight, picnic tables. Should they be white oak, balsa, or Canadian redwood?
The senior center needs new trees. Do we have that in our budget?
Except there's too many old people in the senior center.
I think our town needs a hard-to tennis court.
Although some people have expressed a desire for the clay court, and I believe the green grass court, except green grass requires too much chemicals.
What is he doing, by the way? I mean, like, what's Gary doing?
What are they going
what's-
to be doing? Really?
What is he? He wants a volunteer to
He wants to be involved.
in the community development.
Yes.
It's just the parks. Didn't you used to
There's
be
no-
on,
there's
didn't you
no
used to be on
ducks.
your, wait,
What?
didn't you used to sit on your condo board?
No, actually, no.
I thought you did.
I was. They needed a name to be on the condo board, but I didn't go to the meetings.
But you're involved.
No, I wasn't involved.
No? Okay. I stand corrected.
That's why I'm not on it anymore, because I didn't show up to any of the meetings, which is exactly what you should be doing.
By the way, the person who wants the statue of Nathan Hale in front of the rec center, I'm against it because Nathan Hale was a shitty spy and he got executed. So therefore, he should not get a statue.
Well, you know, it's weird because, like, I had to go to the first condo meeting, and I went, this is like taking 2 hours. And you know what? I have a pretty important job. I could be home reading a book or watching something that I can talk about on the air.
This is for somebody else.
Yeah, this isn't for a guy with a job. This is for a retired person.
Well, Gary's particular interests are the playing fields.
You know, my boys all play sports, and I want to give back. I love these playing fields so much.
Playing fields are important.
We saw how Gary throws a ball. You can see why playing fields are so important.
No child should grow up like him, unable to throw a baseball.
I'm helping all the kids for the future.
So how many, is he going to go to the meetings and advise them? Like, what does he know about it? What does he know about any of this? He's not.
There should be playing fields. That's what he'll throw into
I
every
think
meeting about a park.
We should have a playing field where they move all the pitching mounds closer to the plate so that the pitcher can reach the plate. It's too far.
All right, we're taking over this property.
And we should also
that was
expand the
donated,
strike zone.
And we're making a park. There should be playing fields.
I think when the kids throw a pitch, it should be allowed to go over the batter's head.
What do you think's more important, playing fields or black kids making movies, Robin?
Black kids making movies.
Why, what does that do?
More can do it.
But she's not making the movies. You're going to be on the planning board.
I'm not making the.
No, but you got to go to meetings.
Yeah, Robin has fundraisers. Everybody's doing something. Well, everybody but you.
That was one night. You're going once a month.
I'm not doing anything.
Believe me, I get your emails. It's way more than one night.
Not for scenarios.
Right, it's for the other stuff, for educating people.
He's got a point there.
What point?
I don't know.
That you email a lot.
What's email got to do with anything? You're actually meeting, physically
Hey,
meeting.
Robin, let's team up and make a special baseball field for black kids who make movies. We can combine our passions.
You're about vegetation. I'm about vegetation.
That's right.
We could discover the new Ben Roethlisberger together.
I asked the guy what he thinks of his cell phone. He needs more time to think about it.
How much time do you need?
When can you get back to me with that answer?
When can we expect that?
I'm anxious.
That I opened the box at 11:20 and 11:40 I didn't have an answer for it.
No, I'm anxious to, get
I'm
one.
not on your timetable.
I
really am not. I mean,
no, dude, you had it for 2 fucking days. I'm not talking about 20 minutes. I didn't know you'd had it for 20 minutes, so I said, okay, get back to me. So I asked you today, what do you think of your cell phone?
and I said, pretty much the same.
I don't know, Bo. If I've only had it 2 fucking days, you don't know if you like a cell phone? I don't know.
You don't know. So fucking ask someone else.
I knew in 2 days whether I like my BlackBerry.
Well, that's good. You guys should have a very nice relationship.
I do. I liked it.
Why you get rid of it?
I want to try something new. If it's better. That's why I'm asking you. You had a BlackBerry and you switched. But I don't know. I need more time. Get back to me in a month. Fucking guy.
Look, Ralph has been liking the iPhone for a couple of years now. It hasn't persuaded Howard to get one.
Right.
You can give him your opinion.
I did, Robin. I gave my opinion.
Okay.
I still don't know his opinion.
You fucking know my opinion.
I don't think he likes his new phone. He's saying he likes it, but I don't think he does.
No, I do like it, but I really am hesitant to recommend anything to you because I'm
all right, if it was it's Fred. What are you going to say?
Fred, definitely get it.
Get it. Okay.
Fred's an iPhone guy.
All right.
Right. But Verizon's coming out with an iPhone, so that'd be a good choice.
Don't get the first version.
Right.
That's what they say.
You're probably right.
He's not saying that. They said it.
Techno Beaver has spoken.
Gary.
Yes.
So how does something as simple as a cell phone recommendation turn into this entire rap about you being an aspiring politician looking to make all these policy changes in your town?
Listen, they all come together. But as far as the phone is, he's very impatient. When he gets his mind on something, he wants it like now. So I mean, he wants me to say either it's bad or it's good. And I got it on Saturday at 11:20, and I played with it a little bit. Then I took my son for a haircut. Then my wife and I went out to a party. Then yesterday I was having a game, and I took it around, and I had played with it a little bit. And so in the less than 48 hours I've had it in my hand, because I still haven't had it in my hand for 48 hours, in that amount of time he asked me this morning, and I said the same thing that I told him. I still haven't had it for a long time. I love the size. Here. I love the size of the screen. The keys are a little funky to play with, so I'm still using it. In other words, I haven't typed on it for, I didn't get it and just typed for 10 hours. And he wants an answer.
You mentioned that Howard would sit there and obsess over something like that until that's all he would do was sit in his apartment and play with it.
I have other shit to do.
Including this new board that you're sitting on.
I haven't done a thing about it yet. Hasn't taken a second of my time.
Now, obviously, Fred, he brought back the Sharpie marker.
Yes, he
did. As a throwback ball bust today. But during this process, they sort of take the storyline and run with it. Do you really, truly have any type of political aspirations?
None whatsoever. I have no political aspirations. I thought it would be a fun thing to do. I was asked, and it doesn't take a lot of time, and I think I sort of had some knowledge in the area. It's about getting fields for the town is one of the aspects of it, because I've coached a bunch of my kids' teams, and I know where they should be or, where they're lacking, and that sort of thing. That's all it is.
Now, Howard, also questioned you said you want to be more involved. What about being involved in the community does Howard not understand that, that you
all
do?
Of it.
But what's great about it to you, in your opinion?
Well, if you can make things better in a place where you live, that you would try to do that. I would think that most people would try to, if you can help to make things better, you would try to do that.
But this in no way detracts you from your task at hand, which is, being the producer of the Howard Stern Show.
Everything that's me not being here detracts from me being here in Howard's mind.
He forgets.
Sleeping detracts from me being here.
I was actually thinking of tweeting. I was thinking I was watching the football game, and I had a lot of thoughts during the football game last night, the Jets and Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, I was like, and then my dog Bianca was wearing a terrible towel.
Yes.
I was all dressed up in the terrible towel, and I thought it was funny. I'd put it on a tweet if I had such a thing. And then Gary said, I'm just about done with tweeting. I'm not tweeting at all.
Why is that?
And I said, why? Well, what's going on? And he goes, it's way worse than Stern Fan Network. It's like, if I tweet anything, if I just say, hey, it's a nice day, they're like, yeah, of course it's a nice fucking day for you, Baba Booey, sitting there working off of Howard's ass and making all that money that you don't even deserve, and you're a big lip-toothed bastard and all this shit. I said, you're kidding. He goes, no, because I said, can't you just tweet without anybody commenting on it? Like, you don't have to see the comments? He goes, no, that's the whole thing.
Well, you can, but you know what? You sit there and you go, I'm not going to look. I'm just going to tweet. I'm not going to look. But of course, then people are commenting. You want to see what they think.
Right, because you get notification that you've got comments.
I think I want to follow other people's tweets at least.
Steve Martin is a great place to
start.
start.
That's what I heard.
Really funny. Steve Martin's really good. A lot of comedians are pretty funny. Some people just promote. Some people do their whole day. Some people, like John, was really into following Miley Cyrus because it's such minutia.
Right.
And such
I'll
her
have
bullshit.
Paris Hilton and the Kardashians just to see what they're up to.
Do I own my name? Like, if I go on as Howard Stern, like, does somebody else have it?
Probably. I'll have to go take a look.
All right.
Like I just had a guy kicked off. I'm verified, so my name on Twitter is Robert A. Bowie because Baba Booey was taken.
Right.
And the guy. So
why don't you just be Gary Dell'Abate?
I don't know. So the guy because I wanted to make it easy. I'm like, Baba Booey's easy. So the guy.
But Robert A. Bowie isn't easy.
It's not, but it's the only thing I could get. So the guy.
So be Gary Dell'Abate. That's easy.
Okay, I'll be Gary Dell'Abate.
Yeah, no, I'm serious. I know you want followers.
Well, I was trying to do. So anyway,
he's Robert A. Bowie. Who's going to find him?
I didn't know he was Robert A. Bowie.
So how would I follow? How would I know that?
Because I say it on the air.
Oh.
How would you know it? So anyway, this other guy that was doing Baba Booey, it was Baba_Booey. Like at first, I was like, okay, he's being like a bit of a dick. It's funny and everything. But then it was like he was saying like terrible things, and people were starting to believe it. He was like saying bad shit about you, and people were writing like, Gary, you're going to get fired. Why you be such a dick?
So don't.
So I had him thrown off.
So what's going on? So like, if I Twitter.
What'll happen is if you Twitter, here's what will happen.
I would put out some pictures yesterday.
Here's what will happen. Very quickly, people will realize that and you can't ask them to do this, but they sort of figure it out. You get verified. And verified means Twitter saying, we know for a fact this is the real Howard Stern.
Yeah. Oh.
And then once you're verified, all the other stuff's bullshit.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe I'll just follow people.
Well, there are some people who do that, and then, there are certain Twitter followers who get angry at that. Don't be one of those dicks who just follows other people and never comments.
Yeah, what are you just sitting there for? You got the fucking name. Don't be a dick.
So what do people write you when you Twitter?
Oh, horrible thing.
Yeah.
You know what? let me go to my office.
So like anything you say is like no one has anything nice to say.
Hold on.
What is it, JD?
Well, just yesterday, someone I tweeted something about Kimberly Kane or something. I can't remember.
Who's that? A porno star?
That porn girl that I went to the AVNs with.
Yeah.
And the guy called me a loser, saying the only reason she went out with you is because of the show and this and that. I get a bunch of shit like that.
Right. So they want you to tweet, and then when you tweet, they fuck with you.
It's like you tweet something funny or whatever. Fuck you.
I ain't going through that. You got to pay me to go through that.
I just looked it up. Howard Stern together is suspended. That account was suspended.
Well, maybe I'll get that account.
Yeah.
And then I'll go on and I could follow Steve Martin at least.
Yeah, he's funny.
Then does anybody sit there and bust his balls?
That I don't know because I can't look.
You can't see his comments.
You kind of can if I through the iPhone you can see.
Oh yeah.
But I haven't done that yet. But he's funny.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Now, here's one. This is about the game. I was tweeting about the game.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, too bad the Jets. Guy says, you'll never have a winning team. You're Baba Booey, A.K. McKine. Bring back Elegant, you piece of garbage.
Wow.
Yeah.
You piece of garbage.
Gotta find some more because some of them are just brutal.
Yeah, I don't want to go through that. I don't want to be.
But not all of them are brutal, are
No,
they?
but that's all you see. You know what I mean? Like, mostly people are nice.
Yeah, the good ones you don't really notice.
Yeah, you don't see the nice ones.
By the way,
hey
hey Sal, I saw your Twitter, and you just twittered yesterday a picture of your cock on a keyboard.
I said
it's disgusting.
I wrote there's a new way to tweet, and I had my dick over my iPad.
Your dick is the ugliest dick with that foreskin and everything. Looks like Snuffleupagus.
Looks like a stepped-on cigar.
And JD was even like, hey, I don't ever want to touch you.
Well, you know what? Like you guys were saying, there's so many dickheads on there. I love doing shit like that. I love pissing off the people that piss everybody else
and
off.
Sal was tweeting like, what happened? Your wife made you take down that picture?
Nah, she doesn't even know about all that stuff.
You had a picture of her like sleeping and then her feet. And,
I went out Saturday night and I got really fucked up big time. So I was just typing all my aggressions out. And
oh my God!
His tweets. I mean, I'm just doing this off of memory. But
so these are drunken tweets.
What one of Sal's? Yeah, Sal's tweets. Listen. What, Gary?
Something like, "I'm on my way home. I'm gonna slip my finger in her wet pussy." It was like really gross.
I don't know what I wrote.
It's like, you know, it's like, and your point, Gary, was that like, hey, you're married, you bragging, you might get laid.
Yeah, it's like what did the Polish guy say in his honeymoon? I could have fucked her. Like, you're gonna brag, you're gonna fuck your wife?
No, I wasn't bragging. I was actually being sarcastic.
I didn't get that.
Sarcasm doesn't come through in your tweets.
Yeah, I know.
It just comes off weird.
But
like Sal's like, yeah, I'm gonna get some pussy tonight. I'm like, well, yeah, it's your wife. You maniac.
Right there, you should know it's sarcastic if it's my wife.
And it's like horrible things about his marriage and his life.
No, I don't know what happened that night. I got really messed up.
I can't even follow it.
I kind of blacked out. Then I was taking pictures of my dog when I got home, but she didn't want to be near me. And
yeah, but you're not so drunk that you write shitty things about me. It's just your wife.
I love you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So,
but I love my wife too.
No, you made a complete distinction there.
No. It was just frustration.
Let's see. I'm drunk and horny. So what does that mean? Not a fucking thing. I can't even jerk off this disastrous cock. Why not?
That's a mess.
Let's see. I want to snuggle in bed when I get home and slip my wife a finger in her wet box, but she'll punch me like a rapist. Why? Because I'm a sucker.
Wow, I wrote that.
Yeah.
I never went back to read. I just took a picture down.
Leaving Brooklyn to get home. Ian the cheap Jew is driving me home.
The prank call guy, that's how I refer to him.
You're unbelievable. I like how you call people like cheap Jew.
No.
And you know what?
It's
You're
a reference.
The cheapest guy. You don't even chip in for gas when Brian Phelan drives you in every day.
Hey, Howard, it's a reference to Cheap Jew because of the prank call. That's what we call him. It was a reference to him on the show.
Hey, Howard, can I read you one?
Yeah.
Tiptoeing in house. Thank God she's asleep, or she would throw me in an oven like Hitler.
Wow.
Well, I do love her, but, you got to, that's my form of therapy, I guess. A little alcohol and a tweet or two.
Let's see. Don't do drugs unless they're free and make you happy.
That's true.
These are like the babblings of a moron.
That's it. You hit the nail on the head.
Mean, I just realized I'm babbling like a 14-year-old cheerleader who needs a punch in her face. What does that mean?
It means exactly, I guess, what
a
I wrote.
Cheerleader needs a punch in her face?
No, like, if you're in a situation where, like a Miley Cyrus fan. No, I really seriously don't want to punch a cheerleader in the face.
I stink more than Snooki's cunt lips.
Wow.
Fuck is with you, man?
I was really hammered, Howard. I was fucked up. Adderall. Don't take Adderall when you're drinking.
What are you doing, man? Why are you getting so drunk? What's going on?
It was a birthday event. It was a nice time, and had a couple of drinks and stuff. So,
Mr. Jew jokes. And John Hine told me, like, Sal, the whole ride home, like Sal just mooches rides off everyone. Yeah. And the whole ride home to John Hine, he's always making Jewish jokes.
Really?
No, meanwhile, John Hine plays Guess the Black Car with me. So John Hine's guilty, too.
Guess the black car?
Yeah.
Like that.
When we're driving down the highway, if we see a piece of shit car, we make a bet. Is it a Jewish person, a black person, or a Puerto Rican? And John came up with this game. So we played Guess the Black.
Wow.
Like if you see a piece of shit maroon Toyota missing 2 hubcaps, I go black. And John might go Puerto Rican, and John's pretty good at it.
He's been playing longer than you.
Yes.
I'm looking at these tweets, and it's like Sal misspells the word retard. He spells it R-E-Y-T-A-T-D. And I'm like, you're retarded.
Lots of alcohol.
And how do you determine a Jewish car?
Mercedes. It's a dunk shot.
But how can you tell if someone's Jewish in the car? What is there, a big swastika? I mean, a big, what do you call it? Big Star of David?
No, a big Mercedes emblem right on the back.
Yeah, but how do you know they're Jewish?
When we pull up, sometimes you can figure it out. I don't want to go. I'm not saying.
It's just you're boring. Goodbye. That's just so stupid, that game.
I didn't make it up.
All right. Thank you. He's so annoying, and his big picture of his cock. And it's laying on a keyboard. And even JD wrote, like, you know what, dude, remind me not to touch you or don't touch anything of mine at work.
Right. I didn't want that on my phone.
Sal,
What
the hell happened to you on Saturday night?
I got really drunk.
Where'd you go?
To a birthday party.
And you popped an Adderall and you drank, so you were probably up really late and all like tweaked out almost.
Yeah, bouncing off the walls a little bit.
What, now, these tweets about your wife, you claim they're therapeutic?
Yeah, they helped me a little bit, you know.
But you still stand by your claim that you love your wife and that they didn't really mean anything.
Yes, of course.
But have you ever heard the old adage, you know, a sober man's thoughts are a drunken man's words type of thing? So the truth comes out when you're drunk. Your true feelings about things, your true frustrations, and everything that you have bottled up inside, all these really honest, lucid things.
None of that's true.
Dude, come on.
Not even close.
You're talking like that when you're drunk.
When you get drunk, it taps into your subconscious and it makes you more creative. That's all it is. It's just
creative or honest?
It was a creative process.
So you're still not getting laid very often at home?
No, I'm all right. There's the real racist right there.
Yeah, I'm the one who made that game up.
Yeah, see?
Sal,
he's being all coy like he didn't do it.
Come clean, man. Come on.
What do you want me to do?
You still harbor a ton of resentment for the whole 143 thing.
Maybe a little bit, but hey, you gotta get past it. Do I harbor resentment from the 143 thing still?
Yes.
Well, Robin has spoken. I am done.
Now, your wife's not aware of these tweets or these postings?
She is now, and here comes another phone call any minute, I'm sure.
You talk about certain things in society that are like lame or girly or to that effect. Why would you even go on Twitter? This is so I feel like this is so anti-you. Something that's like very trendy and
what?
Twitter.
What about it?
Why do you even do that, Twitter? I mean,
I don't know. It's interesting.
Lame.
It's an outlet, you know. It is lame. Twitter's definitely lame. But it's a lameness that, I think we all get caught up in. Facebook's lame, Twitter's lame, MySpace is lame. All this shit's lame. But they're little outlets where you can kind of let your aggressions out when you're drinking, like an idiot.
You cost yourself at least like 3 hand jobs with you set yourself back at least 3 hand jobs.
At least. I can't wait to see what my next tweets will be because of these tweets that I got in trouble over.
When are you going to learn, buddy?
When I'm dead.
A note from Doug Goodstein from the Howard TV guys. They covered it.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
I wondered if they were, treating this seriously or if he was going to have a TV crew following him.
I asked Ronnie about it, and Ronnie got an audition for some sitcom. But now it's sounding like strange to me. First, I thought they were giving Ronnie his own sitcom, and now it sounds like he was auditioning for one episode, and that they called a whole bunch of other people from the show to audition as well. Like Richie Wilson ended up auditioning, and Rachel.
For the same part, Ronnie was auditioning for,
a different
other
part.
parts?
Yeah, it sounds like it's
they're stacking the deck.
They're stacking the deck, and it's like a promotion to get our fans to watch the show.
Right.
So I don't know. I was hoping for the Ronnie sitcom.
Well, the other day when we were talking to him, I couldn't tell because at first it sounded like this part was written for Ronnie.
Yeah.
And then he started talking about having to go in and audition. And I thought, well, that's odd.
Here's the notes. This was a quick audition for a show called Wheels. Richie Wilson and Rachel Fine were also at the audition. Rachel and Richie ended up auditioning.
Richie is... What is he, a cameraman?
Yeah, I don't even know what he does. He's on Howard TV.
Right.
And so they said, a few weeks ago, Ronnie sent out a tweet saying that Wheels is looking for more people to be cast in the show and attached an email address for people to send photos to.
They don't know how to get people to be actors?
No, they needed Ronnie to help. All 3 of them got in an early audition, which was all shot by Howard TV, and the video will be loaded in the morning. Ronnie's auditioned solo. Richie and Ronnie auditioned together.
Dude.
And Rachel auditioned solo as well.
Dude.
What is it, like a whole Howard Stern show episode?
Here's what happened. Nobody knew anything about this except me from the beginning.
Right.
They contacted me through Twitter a long time ago, back in April, about this.
Okay.
So they put a thing out on Twitter, an open audition for people to come in and audition for the show about 4 weeks ago.
Right.
And people were to send in headshots and, stuff like that. And that they would call, by invitation only, by email, to come in and audition. So a whole bunch of people got emails to come in.
So how did your audition go?
It just happened that Richie and Rachel got the same night.
Now, how did your audition go?
I thought it went really well. And
now, is it for one episode, or would your character...
No, for the whole thing.
You're a character, a regular character.
The angry coffee truck driver.
Oh.
Oh,
you could do that.
You should be able to do that.
I think it went really well. I mean,
What did you have to say?
It was like I was talking to another, like a salesman would come to the coffee truck, say.
Right.
And he would ask, like a new guy came, a new salesman come to the truck and he would ask what the rules are with the coffee truck, and I would say to him, the rules are. You don't ask me for credit. You don't ask me for cash. You know, you pay cash. You don't. If you touch it, you buy it. You know, that kind of stuff. And I thought it went pretty well.
Now, you are an angry kind of guy in real life, but are you able to become a character like that becomes?
Did you summon up the anger from somewhere?
Yeah, I think I did.
And did they indicate?
Because I got in a fight with Stephanie before I went there, so I was really
okay.
What were you fighting about with her?
just stupid shit.
What's stupid? What are you doing?
It was a stupid thing.
Got yourself a nice young girl.
Yeah, no. It was cool.
What'd you fight about?
We had a little argument.
What was the argument?
A normal argument
I'm
about
curious,
something.
What do you argue with her about?
It was something about I said, she had started this job, and it was. I don't even want to go into. I can't go into it on the air.
You can't.
No.
I'm just wondering what you argue about.
Like, it was something stupid. It was nothing.
You got worked up.
Yeah. And then we were like fighting on the phone as I was walking from where I parked my car. As I was walking to the audition.
What the hell are you fighting about?
We were just arguing. She was yelling at me. I'm yelling at her, and I go, "Well, thanks for making me angry before I go to the audition," which actually worked out pretty good.
You should really thank her now.
What is it? You don't like her to work? Or?
No, not at all. It's nothing. It was cool.
What do you think he's fighting with?
Everything was fine,
I'm trying
man.
to figure it out. If I don't know, does he not like the kind of job she took?
She's got a great job.
What she was wearing? Like, you think she's like?
No, it was nothing like that at all. Nothing like that. Nothing.
Anyway, it says here in my notes, Lisa G was supposed to be there at 7 o'clock for the audition. At 6:45, she contacted Ronnie and said she was going to bail out.
Yeah, well, she texted me, and see, originally the audition was scheduled for 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock at night.
8 o'clock at night. Then they said they would start earlier. So I text her. Now I know she lives in the city.
Right.
I text her at 20 to 7, and I said we're going to get in earlier, probably around 7 o'clock in that area.
Right.
So they took us upstairs about 5 after 7. At 6:50, she texted me, said, "Sorry, I can't make it. Good luck."
Oh.
She bailed out? She's the newswoman.
I don't know. I have no idea what
That's
happened.
a big story, you auditioning for a sitcom.
I don't know what happened. Howard TV was there at 6 o'clock waiting in the lobby. So that's all I know.
The guys wrote, it seems as if she was inconvenienced to do the shoot.
Well, if Ronnie gets the sitcom and it takes off, Howard 100 News won't have been there at the beginning.
That's right. What's with Lisa G not showing up?
I don't know.
Let's see what else. Richie was able to see the script that Ronnie had to read. It was basically written as if Ronnie wrote it himself.
What does that mean?
Seemed like a natural read for him until he had to say the word Epicurean. Epicurean,
yeah, but I kind of did it on purpose to make it sound like I was stupid.
Oh, that was a technique you used.
Yeah.
An acting choice.
I actually read it twice because when Richie read for the part that they had him try out for, he was the salesman who came to the coffee truck. So they said to me, well, why don't you read the part with him and let's see how it goes, and it went pretty good. I think, anyway. But I always think everything goes good and winds up being shit, so.
Richie did the audition as a goof to see what would happen. They ended up pairing him with Ronnie to read together, but Richie doesn't expect to be called back. Richie doesn't feel he did a good job.
Oh, really?
He's not an actor.
After Ronnie's first read, Richie heard everyone in the room clapping through the closed door, so they must have liked it.
They were, so.
So then maybe you got the part.
Now, how cool is that?
Yeah, I was pretty happy about the whole thing.
Also there at the audition was one of Ronnie's former hot chick of the week, Christy Day, who flew in from North Carolina just to try out.
Yeah, she had sent in her thing, headshot. Yep. She does acting and modeling and stuff like that.
So when are we going to find out if you're in this show?
I don't know. I guess I'll hear from them when they're done with the auditions. So.
All right. Well,
I know they were running them till 2 in the morning this morning. So.
Wow.
What is it, Gary?
In 10 seconds, I'll be right back with the audition.
Oh, you have it?
Yeah.
You have Ronnie's audition?
I have Ronnie's audition, and then I'm pulling the one with him and Richie.
Okay.
Ronnie De Niro.
Because the first one he did with the producer.
All right. I'll wait for that.
All right, man.
Ronnie De Niro will call you.
Hey, I hope it works.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I hope it's cool.
Did you discuss how much money it's going to pay?
No, we hadn't gotten. I'm gonna.
They'll talk to my agent.
The Buckwald office for that.
They probably think you'd do it for anything, but you want a certain amount of money, right?
If you're going to be a major character.
I mean, I'm not gonna be an asshole and say, just because,
Right.
I want to do it.
You want major character money?
I think it'll be cool.
I want my own trailer.
Do you think he'll ever be, you know how De Niro is De Niro? Like, you know who it is just by saying his last name?
Yeah.
Will there ever be a time where you can just say Mund?
Mund. What is it, Gary?
So it's on Gary, page 2, in green in the first column. So the guy you hear off mic reading with him is a producer, and then I'll pull the one with him and Richie.
You hear your audition. See how you did.
Ready, Ron?
Ready as I'm ever going to be.
Hi, what's special today?
What's special? I'll tell you what's special. What's special is that I'm done in 2 hours. That's what's special.
No, I mean on the truck. Good joke.
New guy, huh? What's special is no credit. It's all COD. No, and I'll pay you on Friday crap. No Rick. I'll give you some money on Tuesday. No, I haven't sold a car in a week and have...
What the fuck? It's fine.
I was warming up.
Sounds like they'll give you the job anyway.
Yeah.
No, I think it went, pretty good.
Right. What do you think, Robin? Do you think he's got something there?
They were clapping?
They were clapping
They
for
were
that.
clapping. It was over.
Money. And what's really special, no roach coats jokes. Because I don't smoke them, sell them, or have them. They're okay. That's what's special.
He's a horrible actor, isn't he?
But sometimes that's what works.
Well, they want somebody who sounds dumb and stupid, I guess. I don't know, an angry driver. Besides, how special can coffee and buttered rolls be? This ain't Olive Garden on wheels, you know.
Just asking because I was in the restaurant business too.
Oh, yeah? Well, I could see how great that worked for you.
I ain't watching this
maybe
show.
once you see it on camera, it really pops.
I think he's got something. I'm not sure what it is, but he's got something. I don't know. What do I know? Hey, maybe
Look,
that's the...
I don't know what they're looking for.
Ronnie, if they were applauding that, then maybe you're onto something.
Hey, I hope so. Yeah. Ha! Let me guess. You had some fancy place somewhere with tablecloths and candles, that real expensive shit most people couldn't pronounce. I'm getting close, right? Made a lot of money, spent all the cash, and you beat Uncle Sam out of silly toys and cheap broads? Oh, God knows what else you're gonna try to...
Oh, my God.
Are there periods in that sentence?
I think he got something, but I don't know if it's called
Oh,
talent.
there are periods, man.
Yeah. That's some read. Maybe he was a little...
It is a read.
Were you a little nervous?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. Of course I was
Sure,
nervous.
sure.
Pulled some Zagat into protection bullshit.
What?
About
What did he just say?
Zagging in the what?
I don't know.
Wait, let me back that up.
I mean, cater truck cuisine, right?
What?
The protection. Sam out of silly toys and cheap broads. Oh, God knows what else you're gonna try to pull some Zagat into protection bullshit.
Into the
I don't know what that is.
That's. You think it went well?
Yeah.
You think that audition went well?
Yeah, I think it went well.
You didn't even fucking say in English over there.
Yeah, well, that's the whole idea. That's
Really?
the whole idea of it. They wanted me to sound,
Well, you definitely just sound dopey.
That's what they want. They
Yeah, but
want.
you don't even sound like you're. Well, all right. Well, I don't know what they're looking for.
I don't know. Maybe that's not what they're looking for, but that's what they told me they're looking for.
I was going to say, they gave you some direction like that. that they're looking for.
Yeah, because I met with these guys about a month ago.
Okay.
At a restaurant.
Did they give you the lines in advance?
No.
No, there was
Well,
a
why didn't
cold
they do that?
read.
Because they wanted me to just come in and read it and see how it went.
Well,
they gave it to me 5 minutes before I walked in.
So you didn't get to memorize it or anything?
No, I was just reading it off the paper, About carrying cater truck cuisine, right?
What?
Carrying
So
what?
what's catering truck cuisine?
You can't even fucking say it.
I was
cuisine.
doing
Catering truck cuisine.
I was doing it on purpose like that.
No, you weren't.
Yeah, I was.
You're having trouble.
No, I wasn't. I did it on purpose. Like,
Bullshit.
no, I'm telling
Don't
you.
bullshit
That
me.
was
I
my
wasn't
true
bullshitting.
line.
I wasn't bullshitting you.
Ronnie. Ronnie.
Dude, I'm not bullshitting you. Gonna be.
Just coffee and a piece of fudge over there.
Fudge? Where the fuck do you see fudge?
In the tray over there.
There you go.
That's Ronnie.
You really... Mastermind? Well, Wolfgang, fudge happens to be mushroom truffle casserole.
What?
Yeah, well, it looks a bit oozy.
It didn't last a week.
Okay, then, just coffee. Thanks.
Hope you sell some cars that Chateaubriand.
Thank you.
It sounds to me like they were goofing on him, giving him hard words to say. Right. Something's up with this audition.
I mean, they were throwing... if he's supposed to be like just an angry blue-collar truck driver, what's he doing using words like Epicurean?
First of all,
and cuisine.
What show do you know a guy has this big a dialogue?
With the guy in the truck.
Right. What is it?
I was just going to say the second one that he does with Richie is a different pronunciation of that word that he couldn't get the first time.
I know, but...
Well, I was refining my humor.
I think they're up to something here.
I don't think so.
No?
No.
Wow, look at the applause. Ronnie.
Yeah.
Ronnie goes, I think I did good.
Yeah.
I said I thought it went all right.
Joe, how do you like the audition?
Hey, well, if they were looking for somebody who truly sounds stupid, you nailed it, Ronnie.
Well, there you go. This guy thinks you did a good job.
Right.
Very nice.
Are there any actors out there who can shed some light on auditioning and how Ronnie did?
Keith, you're an actor. How did that sound to you?
He sounded like Hank the Drunken Dwarf. You put that tape of him next to Hank side by side, you won't be able to tell the difference.
Well, Rick, go ahead. You're on the air.
Like the last guy nailed it. It's Hank the Angry Dwarf.
Right.
I mean, if you pull from the Son of the Beach, that's exactly what Ronnie sounds like.
James, you're on the air.
Howard, make it stop. Make it stop, please. Good God. You're killing us.
You don't like Ronnie's audition?
Oh, man, it's horrible. It's horrible. After a good week, and now you're bringing us all down.
All right. Well, there you go.
Place is falling apart here.
Place is falling apart.
Look at this.
What happened?
I don't know. I put my hand on here, and all the crap is coming off of my hand.
Oh, dear. I guess it had a 5-year shelf life.
Richie Wilson was at Ronnie's audition.
Hey, what's going on?
What's up?
The funniest thing was Ronnie came almost dressed for the part. He had on like a shirt that would look like he came from a mechanic shop. It had the name Mac on the chest and everything.
Well, he's a method actor.
Yeah.
I'm like Lee Strasberg.
Yeah.
Did you have an outfit on that would reflect the character?
Yeah, it was whatchamacallit.
Oh, yeah, there you are.
There he is.
Oh, there he is. Well, look at you. Look the part. That was some read. All right, listen. Whatever. I'm glad you got the audition. I hope it works out for you. I really do.
Thank you.
I mean, it's unbelievable. Jeff, go ahead. Jeff the drunk wants to weigh in. I think he liked it.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Jeff.
Yeah, oh yeah. I'm sure he loved it.
That was so fucking funny. Holy shit. I bet you I could do better than that.
I bet you could.
Well, listen, you got to give it a shot.
They didn't call you.
No, they called Ronnie. They want him. All right, listen, Ron, congratulations on your triumphant audition over at the...
Thank you.
What's the show? Wheels.
Wheels.
Wheels. Okay, very good.
Ron.
Yo.
Talk to me about the audition itself.
Okay.
A lot of people in there were doubting your acting skills.
Listen, I went in there. I don't claim to be an actor. I claim to be myself, okay? They gave me a part that they felt I could do because it's an angry part. And they gave me some papers to read right before I went in. I had no idea what I was reading, no clue about it beforehand. I knew about it when I walked into the place. They handed me the script of a scene, and I did it, and that's the end of it. If I get the part, fine. If I don't get the part, that's also fine. I tried. That's all.
There's a lot of people around here doubting the legitimacy of the operation. Not you, the production company.
No, it's a legit. Dude. Ask your people who were there last night. Okay, it's a legitimate operation. It's no fly-by-night deal.
So we might be seeing you on the
on a cable network. Okay. I can't say what it is.
But it's a reputable cable network.
Very reputable. Very reputable.
How reputable?
Very reputable.
And cut. Right.
Lisa G is here with some headlines from the Howard 100 newsroom. Lisa, what do you have for us?
Lisa Glassberg.
Here she is, Lisa G, in the house. Lisa, what do you have for us?
A lot of great.
Hey, Lisa, how come you didn't cover Ronnie last night? Did you just bail?
It was supposed to be at 8 o'clock.
Right.
Brad Driver and I decided at 5:30 that we weren't going to cover it. We're short-staffed.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a text at 6:45 that Ronnie was going on at 7:20.
Right.
And I was in my sweats. I mean, I couldn't jump, and I wouldn't
Aren't
have been
you
able.
like Lois Lane? When a story breaks, you have to be there?
We decided we weren't covering it.
Yeah. I'm doing more investigation into this so-called sitcom, and it seems that it's not like a sitcom that's already been, been on the air or something.
It doesn't have a go.
No, it's a company that's trying to make a sitcom. So it's not even, they're trying to put something together.
Oh.
Kind of like Stuttering John with his Mafia movie.
Is this like, do they have a pilot deal?
No.
Oh, no deal.
No, they don't have a deal.
No, they do.
Oh, they do?
It's sold.
Oh, it's sold?
Yeah.
The guys just told me it's not. Gary just told me it's
Well, that's not what I was told.
Oh, okay.
That's not what I was told. It's sold to a...
Who's it sold to?
I can't say. I'm not supposed to say.
But it's on a network?
Cable.
Cable network?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it has an episode run of what?
13, I heard.
Okay.
Well, there you go. I think Lisa should have been there then.
Well, Howard TV was there at 6 o'clock, so that's all I know.
A lot of questions.
Yeah, but Lisa was in her sweats, so.
Yeah, but...
She couldn't get over there.
Yeah, but she knew from the beginning it was supposed to be 8 o'clock.
And we decided that we weren't going to cover it.
Who's we? You didn't tell me. You texted me in the afternoon and said you would be there. What are you talking about?
That's not what I said.
You
I
texted
said
me
was
at 4 o'clock saying, did they move your read to 6 o'clock? And I said, no, where did you get that from?
Because I had been talking to them. No, let me finish.
No,
I had
let
been
me
talking
finish.
to the producer, and they said they were going to try to move it up to accommodate you. And
Lisa,
also,
you live 30 blocks away. What's the big deal? You couldn't cover
we
it?
decided,
I'm not big enough for you?
No, you're not.
Okay, good. Good.
He said to me, well, if I were in the Hamptons, you would have been there.
Yeah, right. Exactly. You rented a car to drive out to the Hamptons to cover
I was
things.
there, and I covered that story on my vacation.
Baloney. You just didn't want to. You were in sweats. You didn't want to come.
We're short-staffed. Have someone else go.
What do you mean short-staffed? What were you doing? What other story were you covering last night then, if you were short-staffed?
Take it up with my news director.
No, what were you covering? You said you were short-staffed, so that means
I said we are short-staffed.
You must have been covering something else then.
Yeah, my job here during the day.
Okay. What about everybody else goes out at night and covers stuff?
Good. They win.
I went and did. I had to be up at 3:15 this morning.
Well, next time have the audition in the Hamptons, and I'll go.
Okay, great.
All right, there you go. Yeah. Lisa G having it out with Ronnie. Ronnie upset his audition not covered by the news
That's
department.
what it is. He's upset he's not you.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Are you upset that you're not me?
Wait a minute. You can cover Benji walking down the stairs with a horse head on like a horse.
I didn't cover that.
The news department can cover that.
We covered Benji sabotaging Anthony Weiner's press conference.
Good.
That was a great
great.
news story.
That's good. I'm glad to hear it. Like I said, I'm not big enough for you.
No, you're not.
That's good.
Lisa's so cute.
Yeah, she's so cute.
You're not.
No, she's just lazy. That's the whole deal.
Right.
What if Ronnie dresses a horse?
What?
What if Ronnie dresses a horse?
Oh, she would have been there. Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
If I was walking on all
Lisa,
fours.
what about that, though? Is Ronnie right in a way that you're lazy because
No.
you didn't cover the news?
No.
You just felt he wasn't an important news story?
No, we're short-staffed.
I see.
What is it? I don't get that. What that means? I still don't get it. There's one person missing. That's
Steve.
it.
That's it.
Yeah.
That takes down the whole department.
The whole
That took down the whole news department.
falls to shit now.
Talk to Brad Driver. He'll explain.
I did talk to Brad Driver, and he put his hands up like, I don't know.
Well, why didn't Brad cover it then?
Because he doesn't cover stories.
No.
He's the news director.
I didn't ask Brad. Brad, she was in touch with me in the afternoon.
Right.
And when
she decided she had
Hold
to
on.
pick and choose her stories.
When
She
I
decided
told,
you weren't
when
important.
I said to her,
You got your audio.
hold on. When I said to you in like 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon when you text me, did they move my thing back to 6 o'clock? And I said, no, where did you get that from? You said, oh, that's so unfair because you get up so early in the morning. Which means at that point I said to myself, you didn't want to come out because you got to get up in the morning.
I was trying to get you in there earlier, Ronnie. You wake up so early. Why were they having you audition at 8 o'clock at night?
I wasn't auditioned at 8 o'clock.
Well, that's what they had told me.
I was at it at 7:30.
That's what they had told me up
But
until
I let you know
5:30 in the evening.
Ronnie really wants to be on the news.
I let you know at 20. I let you know at 20 to 7 that we were going in earlier. And
Ronnie, would Lisa?
You lived 30 blocks away. You couldn't get there in 15 minutes.
Would Lisa?
No.
Would Lisa have
I
been
guess
there
not.
if it was a red carpet event?
Definitely, without a doubt.
I see.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe if there's a red carpet premiere.
No,
of your TV
they don't
show.
have to come at all now. I don't
You know,
care.
I got to say one thing. Ronnie's the only person around here bitching about not being covered by the
I
news
know.
department.
I love not being.
Well, no, she made
We like it when they're short staffed.
No, she made it such a big deal out of texting me in the afternoon about didn't they move it to 6 o'clock and all this nonsense, like it was bothering her because it was so late. It's like when
Right.
she went out with Wayne Siegel, she had to be home at 7
Well, I
o'clock.
guess she'd put in a full day and
she,
felt,
she did a
uh,
6:15 date with Wayne Siegel, and by 7 o'clock she was home. I mean, what kind of date is that?
Well, maybe she had put in a long day and she was beat.
Everybody puts in long days every once in a while, don't they?
Yep.
Well, Ronnie, she talked to the news
That's
director.
okay. It's fine. It's fine.
And they made a decision.
That's not what she said to me.
Okay.
That's not what she said last night. She goes, I can't make it. Good luck. What kind of answer is that?
It's the right one.
Yeah, okay. Well, maybe in your mind it is.
What else do you want me
Not
to
in my
say?
mind. Go on with your news. I don't want to talk to you anymore.
You know, Ronnie's great because he's his own source. He's calling you and telling you to cover some news about him.
This is where it's going to be.
He's
Tricky.
upset because he feels that I went all the way to the Hamptons to cover a party
Right.
where I was on vacation.
You were already there.
I was there on vacation. I
Right.
used my vacation time, and I covered your story. And I hear what he's saying. He's upset.
He's
that-
hurt.
Yeah.
He's hurt. He wants to be on the news.
Now I feel really bad.
I mean, quite frankly, you can skip any cover party I'm at and go cover Ronnie. I'm way more interested in that.
Ronnie, are you upset that,
No!
her opinion's that you
No,
lack
here's the
prestige
thing.
and that's
Don't
what
tell me you're fucking covering it, and then you call me in you call me in the afternoon, and you ask me, did they move it back? Right? Did they move the time back? I said, no, they didn't move the time back. It's still 8 o'clock, but we're still going to get there at 7. They might get us in earlier, okay? That's what I said to her. Then at 20 to 7, I get a text from her saying, not coming, can't make it, good luck. What kind of fucking shit is that? Then don't tell me, don't tell the people from Wheels that you're covering it. Don't tell anybody you're covering it. Don't come.
What I heard from you was that, read between the lines, you're a dedicated soldier in this army. She's not.
That's the way it's always been. It's always been like that.
There is no.
She picks and chooses what she feels like fucking doing. That's okay with me. I don't give a shit.
With you, there is no time
But don't
clock.
tell me
There's
you're
no
covering it.
Right.
Don't say you're coming.
Right.
And then at the last minute, back out.
What else, Lisa? Yes.
All right, Scott the engineer blasted by SiriusXM employees for taking too much credit surrounding Lady Gaga's amazing performance here on the show. On Tuesday's wrap-up show, Scott declared he'd split the credit for sound quality about 50-50 between himself and senior manager of broadcast operations, Chris Gibbons. Well, Chris suggests to Howard 100 News that it might be more like of a 90-10 split.
With Scott
Chris's
doing,
favor.
I can't take that much
with
credit.
Chris doing the 90, huh?
Right.
Plus, Scott took credit on the wrap-up show for, quote, making sure the piano got in, a task which Tim Sabian's new assistant, Sarah, says she was responsible for. Sarah says, quote, it doesn't feel good. I worked really hard to get that piano in. Sarah had a deal.
Gary went to, this is the Lady Gaga thing. Gary went to Scott, and you sent him a note and said, I want you to be responsible for the piano. And according to Gary, Scott then just sent him an email to Jared and said, be responsible for the piano.
Oh, that's how he took care of it.
Yeah, that's what he
But
said.
then he's taking all the credit.
Then he took all the credit.
Wow.
Because he said on the wrap-up show when his back was against the wall that he was responsible for getting the piano in there.
Well, Sarah said she had to deal with movers, the building, the piano company, the insurance company.
Scott, why are you taking credit for that? I'm kind of curious. I mean, this young girl was busy working her ass off on this, and now you're taking credit for it. Let's get to the bottom of this. Did Scott have anything to do with the piano getting in here? Scott, did you have anything to do with the piano getting in here? This all stemmed from the fact that I decided to congratulate Scott on a great job.
Yeah, because it sounded so
Obviously, I had nothing to do with anything, so I'll just,
you had
I'll
nothing
just
to-
take credit
did
for
you have-
nothing.
did you have
okay? I
anything-
didn't do anything for anybody, okay?
Did
just
you-
take it.
well, that's an easy way out.
Well, of course it's an easy way out.
Did
Just
you
bust my
have-
fucking balls,
did
and that'll
you
be
have
the easy
anything
way
to
out.
do with the piano?
Nothing, obviously.
But you
of
took
course,
credit
I was
for
here
it.
the day. I wanted to make sure it got in here. It was set up properly. I was here with the movers when they brought it here. I wanted to make sure that
You were here.
I was here, yeah.
So then why is she saying she did all the work?
Listen, the first week of the 2-week vacation, I was off.
Right.
So I contacted Jared. I said, Jared, can you make sure that you handle it with the piano company, that we're all set for delivery?
Right.
Then when I came, I was here the second week, and
So, Lisa, he was here.
Sarah wrote me a note, and she had all the information, and she contacted all the people. I said, great. What time is it coming? I want to make sure it gets in here, it gets set up properly, and we're all set for Monday.
All right. So then you...
Tim is telling me right now. What's Tim? Sarah lined it up, booked it, made it happen.
I didn't say I booked it a minute. I was here to make sure that it got in the studio where it should be, set up properly, and all ready for... Shut up, Jason.
Whole weekend?
Fucking Jason, come on, really? All right, I didn't do it. I mean, really?
Did you do
guys,
anything
I'm
or
a
not?
sound engineer. I don't do the paperwork.
Right.
I make sure that the piano
So you
was
were here for the setup of the piano.
That's correct.
Right.
I made sure Chris...
Now, what did Chris do? Because he seems to be saying he did 90%.
He's now saying 90% of the work was done by him.
And the engineering department of Sirius. The piano got here. It was set up, I don't know, 1 o'clock. So he was gonna. He put the mics in the piano, and put the vocal.
So in other words, when I praised you, you deserved the praise.
Oh, of course, I was part of the process.
Right. Okay,
I
good.
wasn't
All right.
just, I didn't.
A lot
just,
of people thought you were taking the praise.
Wait a minute, Howard.
Yeah.
I was part of the process, Robin.
I
okay?
just want to ask a question of Howard.
Go ahead.
What needs to be done to make the Lady Gaga performance get on the air? The piano has to be mic'd.
Right.
She has to be mic'd.
Right. And there has to be a sound mix, which is most important.
Okay. And so who did that?
Well, I was complimenting Scott on it.
Chris did that, but when...
Oh, Chris did that.
He set up... He mic'd the piano.
Yeah.
Chris wasn't here when her sound engineer came in, and he went in and checked everything, and I was at the board making changes to what he was telling me to do. So then when Chris got here, I came in here.
Who should I compliment on the
all of us. I mean, it was a team effort. This show is a team effort. And
so you were in on it?
Of course I was.
There you go. There's your answer.
Okay. I mean, you said thank you the other day. I said thank you because I was part of the team effort.
Thank
you. But you didn't say...
I have in the past said when Howard's complimented me.
Effort.
When Howard's complimented me in the past, I've said, well, I've worked with Chris.
All right, my compliment then stands. Enough of this.
It's not like I didn't do anything.
I'm just checking into it. That's
I didn't do the whole thing. There are some things.
All right, thank you.
When other artists come in, I do the whole thing.
Robin, please.
Did you set up Lady Gaga's microphone?
Did I set it up? Not physically, no. I mean, this wasn't a very complicated...
Look, he didn't set up her microphone.
He didn't mic the piano.
He didn't mic the piano, and he didn't do the mix. But I do compliment you, and that's it. I stand by my compliment. Whatever you did, you didn't fuck it up.
I listened to make sure it sounded good.
You did. Good.
Howard, it's so funny. Tim's been pacing around my office.
Tell Tim to go back in his office.
He goes,
really?
He goes, Scott's the guy.
I do nothing.
That asks if he can help you move, and then stands there and holds the door.
That's help.
I mean, really.
No, all right, here we go. All right.
Go ahead, Tim.
Tim, you want to start with me?
No.
I mean, what's the fucking problem?
You handed it off to
I didn't
Jared.
hand anything off.
Lisa booked the whole thing, made everything happen. You're the kind of guy that says, "Hey, I'll help you move," and then come over to my house and hold the door.
Oh, please.
Yeah, but Gary just used that one.
I mean...
Yep. Go grab the binder. Yeah.
Right.
Top of the
But Scott supervised a lot of this.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Scott
Tim, just
stood there when
really.
other people did things.
Tim.
Bullshit. That's what I got to say. Bullshit.
Tim.
Her name's Sarah, by the way, not Lisa. I mean,
What did I say, Lisa?
Tim doesn't believe that I do anything around here. So,
Tim,
I don't know what
you made the analogy that he's the type of guy who, you ask him to help you move and he just holds the door.
Right.
So he's a part of the process, as he put it, but not an integral part of the process.
Exactly. He's the doorstop.
Now, you're a guy who oversees and manages. Did Scott oversee and manage anything in this operation?
He handed it off. He didn't manage anything. Didn't take control of anything. He was a speed bump in the process.
I think your comments speak to the fact that there might be some issues with you and Scott.
No, not at all. Not at all. I love Scott, but on this particular issue, he's totally wrong. He didn't do anything. I can attest to that because I was in constant contact with, with Sarah and with my staff, and I know exactly what happened. So there's no way he had anything to do with it.
Do you think it?
If it was a team effort, he was on the bench.
Do you think the fact that Scott wasn't involved is the reason why it was such a successful
Exactly.
mix and segment?
Exactly. He has no idea about the insurance company, has no idea about the moving company, no idea about the building people that we have to deal with. He has no idea about the process in which we have to get it into the building and set up. He has no idea who the contact people were, who we had to contact. He just doesn't understand the process at all, or understood what went into getting that piano up into the studio and getting it set up. So.
And once the actual music started, he had very little to do with the mixing and the setup of the microphone.
Well, Gaga brought her own guy in, and who did the sound, and we have our guy, Chris Gibbons, who did what he needed to do. So it's all pretty much happened on its own.
I say you did a good job.
If you don't like the way I work, I mean,
I said I did.
Obviously, Tim doesn't believe that I do anything
Tim.
around here.
Well, that's Tim. I like it.
I don't know where he wants to start. I don't know where he wants to start with me. Really, I don't either. I don't know what his problem is with me.
I am just saying the Lady Gaga stuff.
I had to make sure that everything was correct for Monday morning, and that's what I did. I followed up on everything. I made sure the piano was here. I made sure it sounded good, and that's my job.
Scott.
So I did my job as far as I'm concerned.
Scott.
Everything came off great,
Scott,
okay? So
Scott.
You all busting my balls.
Scott,
I get it. This is what we do around here.
I came by and gave you a sincere compliment.
I know you did.
It's still, if I compliment anyone around here, all hell breaks loose.
This all started because you complimented me.
I know. Okay. I'm never going to compliment you again.
No, because it's bad.
That's what makes it bad.
Let me just bitch and moan that nobody compliments me, and I'll be happy.
I'm going to say
Isn't
again.
it so much better?
Yes.
Scott, the sound for Lady Gaga.
It was great, and it was a team effort.
Can I finish?
Thank you.
The sound for Lady Gaga was terrific. Good job.
Thank you.
It was your best work ever. Here you go. I mean, all I know is when I compliment. See, normally I walk out of here, I don't say anything to anybody.
Right.
And then I get blamed because I don't acknowledge
You never
anyone.
acknowledge anyone.
So for once, I walked by, saw Scott, say, Scott, great job today. And that started a whole slew of problems.
Fuse got lit.
That was the worst thing you could have done.
It started problems with other people.
Yeah.
I mean,
I just said, job well done.
Most people around here think I don't do anything.
Well, that's their perception.
So because it looks like I don't do anything, but actually,
you know what it is? You're so cool, calm, and collected.
I'm multitasking. Nobody knows. I'm working my fantasy baseball, and at the same time, I'm engineering.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Scott.
Thank you for the compliment. Let me just explain. Certain jobs, certain
No, you
people,
did already. All right, we get it. You're winning. You're winning.
Sometimes I do all of it. Sometimes I do,
understood.
10% of it. Whatever.
Whatever you did,
you
did well. Good. The team did well. To all the guys on the team, congratulations. Do me a favor. When you do something, write what you do on your head. That way I'll know how much the percentage of what you did. Make your credit. Like credits, like movie credits, but write them on your head.
Scott, you're being called out.
No, that was my audition for Ronnie's show.
Scott, did you really have very little to do with this segment, and you're taking 10%? 10% of the contributions?
I don't know the
100%
percentage. Whatever the
credit?
fucking thing is, the segment went off great, and everybody was happy. Okay, I work with other people around here, and we get the job done. That's it.
A lot of these other people don't seem to think you were the main ingredient.
I'm not a man. I obviously didn't do anything. Okay, I have to follow up. Gary wanted to make sure that the piano got in there and got set up properly, and I did. He passed it on to me, and I contacted people I had to get in touch with to make sure that it was done.
But when they broke down the process, it seemed like you had a very small part, yet you got all the credit from Howard.
I get the credit and I get the blame. So, sometimes you get blamed for something that doesn't go right, and I have the same responsibility. I mean, if it didn't go well, then I would have gotten all the blame. Right, Tim?
You're stirring the pot this morning with your news reports. Really ignited a couple of feuds. first off, with Ronnie, he really took offense to the fact that you were not willing to
Yeah,
cover.
well, a couple of things. We thought the audition was at 8. We're short-staffed. Everyone is working longer days, more stories, and we made a decision at 5:30 that we weren't going to cover it.
Well, you didn't tell me that.
Yeah, I told him that at 6:45 when he texted me.
No, she just didn't want to come there, and, you know, it was too late for her.
Ronnie's obviously...
Will you please?
Feels hurt. Feels hurt. He's not Howard.
Go there.
Sorry.
He also seems hurt, though, that he seems to think there's no punch in, punch out here. Like, so, you know, he didn't accept your short-staffed reasoning, and he thinks you should have been there.
See, he wants to get on camera.
Regardless.
Yes, you do. I see you hovering around like a bee.
I'm supposed to be here. It's my job. At least I'm here.
Right.
At least I do my job.
In retrospect, you wish you had
How
gone.
do you not laugh? That doesn't make you laugh.
I'm always laughing.
I'll do my Flavor Flav. What?
But he seems to think that no matter what, even if you were short-staffed, you should have gone the extra mile and been there. You claim that points to the fact that he just wants to be a celebrity around here. He wants to have the Howard type of.
I can see how his ego may be bruised that we weren't there to cover it. We'll cover everything else. Believe me, we're just going through a little transition now, and we'll be there for him. Absolutely. When he wins an Emmy, we'll be there. Yay!
Now with Scott, the engineer,
yes,
you stirred the pot once again. I mean, this has turned into a major war, and right now there could be sort of controversy between him and Tim Sabian starting to brew.
Yeah, well, with this story, I was just reporting the news. Scott left out an important phrase. When Howard said thank you to Scott, he could have said, it wasn't just me, it was Chris and Sarah, and just go down the list. I know I've done that in the past when someone has thanked me. Just recently, Shuli helped me with something, and when Brad, my news director, came in to thank me, I said, well, you know, Shuli also helped me with this as well. So, you know, things happen. Sometimes you forget. So, but it definitely...
Don't throw me under the bus.
I'm not.
Lisa, it's a team effort around
right,
here.
But you...
I didn't take all the credit.
You neglected to say...
He walked by the office. I said thank you. I'm not going to start with him, oh, this one did that. I don't know who did what. I know that we got the job done. I'm not going to start listing a bunch of people. He knows who works around here. And it's a ridiculous situation. We made sure that segment with Lady Gaga went off perfectly. And that's the most important thing.
I do have to say, I saw Scott in the studio working with Horace, her engineer, and I saw Scott working with Horace at the mixing board.
Yeah, well, thank you. So, obviously, I did do something. I didn't do it all. And I tried to explain. Sometimes I do it all. Sometimes I do some of it. Sometimes I do little. Every situation is different.
Are you going to say something to Sarah today?
No. I said what I had to say on camera. Sarah should stay out of it. It had nothing to do with her. It had to do with how it sounded in the studio. Whether the piano guy, I mean, you know, that's ridiculous. She shouldn't even say a word about anything. That's her job. Okay? So I don't know what the big deal was. The credit was that Howard was happy the way it sounded. Okay? I'm not a secretary. I'm not responsible for getting pieces and parts delivered. Okay? That's somebody else. I'm responsible for making sure that segment sounded good. And that's what it did. It sounded good. I don't operate on, I'm not a moving van.
I just reported what she said on our news report.
Well, she's wrong. She should just stay out of it.
Well, you need to tell her that. I can't tell her that.
This has to do with the way it sounded, not the way the guys moved the piano in. Okay? Gary wanted me to make sure that everything went all right before he went on vacation. And he put me in charge of that. And I did. I made sure that everything went all right. Okay? They had all the information of... I wrote Jared an email. I said, do you have all the information? Because Gary didn't give me the information for the Steinway people. He just said, make sure the piano gets here. I said, okay. So I contacted Jared. I said, do you have all the information? Because I was going on vacation. And he said, yes, I'll take care of it. So he passed it on to Sarah. He didn't even take it.
So yesterday, I was very busy. I did a photo shoot for Ralph.
Oh, is this the cover of?
Well, Ralph has an app. I'll explain to people.
Okay.
You're in the loop.
Yeah.
Ralph.
Wow.
You know Ralph. He has an app that's a magazine, but it's a.
It's for your iPhone, I guess.
Right. There's no paper magazine. It's just a magazine on the iPad. Or I guess you could get it on the Android. I don't know. But it's an app. So he asked if I would shoot some pictures for the cover of the app, but it's really not I don't know how to describe what he's doing.
So when the app opens, would your photograph
Yes,
come up?
it'll come up eventually. Every month they have a different magazine, and it's devoted to all things geeky, you know.
So it's a different cover.
Yeah, every month, different cover.
So you're shooting this month's cover.
Well, some month, whenever I get to it. But I shot it yesterday. We got a location. Ralph was.
Is Ralph on the cover?
No. We shot a group of people who are all these people who go to the comic book conventions, and they dress up as various characters.
They're in their costumes?
They're in their costumes.
You actually interfaced with people who go to these conventions?
Yeah, and they have these elaborate costumes, and I thought it would be interesting to shoot them
out into space.
Well, they're doing well. There is an article on them that I guess Ralph's magazine is writing.
Yes.
And I thought it'd be interesting to shoot them in a very...
Now, see, this is encouraging this.
Yeah, it is. It is. But listen, I'm the photographer. Ralph is the magazine guy.
He's the actual encourager.
Yeah, it seems that Sam Simon is involved. He's the publisher. So I guess he's the guy with the money because they rented a location for me that cost a couple of G's.
You were in a studio?
No, we shot on a location at a townhouse. I wanted to put them in a beautiful, rich setting.
So these weirdos...
It's like superheroes kind of hanging out in their mansion, so to speak.
No, it's weirdos hanging out in somebody's nice house.
I'm telling you what I was doing conceptually as the photographer. Of course it's weird. Well, you know, I liked them, actually. They were all really nice. One guy who...
These are the people, did you ask them where they lived? And
I was so busy with the technical aspect of shooting this picture. It was so difficult for me that the first setup was almost 3 hours because I was having technical problems with my equipment. Yeah. Well, I was shooting with all indoor flash because there's no light in these apartments. It's all artificial light.
Not in a townhouse, yeah.
No, the windows open up to another building.
Right, they're very closed in.
Yeah, there's no light. So you have to create your own light, so to speak. And this was rather complicated for me. You know, I'm not a professional photographer.
Was your teacher there?
No.
Oh,
no.
You're on your own.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I had to call him, though, at one point. My flash wasn't firing remotely, and I was having a bitch of a time. I asked his expertise, my teacher, Doug, and he was helping me, but over the phone somewhat. And then, you know, what could I do? I couldn't get the equipment working. I had to go to Plan B.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
So you're stuck.
Yeah, but I enjoy it.
You can't even move this along.
I was very stressed out, though. I get very stressed. I want to come through for people because, you know, Ralph and Sam had rented a space. It felt like I was the pro in charge, but I don't have like a lighting team or a crew. Like I'm kind of on my own. Yeah, I'm on my own. It was.
And that's a big job for on your own.
Couldn't get into the location. Yeah, I needed to set up for 2 hours, and I didn't have the 2 hours to set up because you get in at 11, and at some point I burn out. I got to get home and get to work. You know.
Yeah, this isn't your real job.
No, but it felt like a job. It felt harder than the radio. I was there from 11 till 5 o'clock. And I couldn't even get the shots I wanted, all of them.
Well, I was thinking about you. I said, you know, the thing you really know how to do, you never had a teacher for.
Right.
And now all these other things you do, you have to have a teacher.
Well, of course, because don't forget, this was my job. I went out and made a career out of this. And I had years and years to study it.
But you didn't know what you were doing. You never had a teacher who said, now, Howard, you're supposed to say this.
Right. Well, this is a hobby.
Yourself.
This is a hobby. It's not my career. So, as a hobby person, I would like to get. I'm not able to go, let's say, leave college and go hang out and do menial jobs at a photography studio and work my way up.
You could. You don't have to be.
I could quit this job.
No. You don't have to be at a studio to start learning these things on your own.
No, you do. You need a tremendous amount of time, which I don't have.
You're just not willing for it to take that amount of time.
Because if I do that, we're fucked.
You'll finally take
here.
your best picture when you're 105.
Right. I need to accelerate the process. So my teacher's very good.
Because I was thinking about this. I was like, you never had a teacher to do this.
No. This was a life's passion, radio. So I'm sure if I decided to become a photographer when I was in my 20s, I would have done it a way different way. But, this is the way it's got to be. So I'm trying to pick up things. So anyway, I went and shot all day. And I also had Ronnie, the limo driver, there for security reasons.
Uh-huh.
To watch my stuff.
No help.
Well, I had all my cameras and stuff. Well, yeah, I sometimes have him stand there before the models or the so-called comic book people are in there.
Like a stand-in?
A stand-in. He does that. And he watches my stuff and everything. But it was amazing. At one point I'm shooting, I look over at Ralph, and I thought I was the only one listening to Ronnie. Ronnie's on his cell phone talking rather loudly during the shoot.
Uh-huh.
And Ralph said to me, "Are you listening to Ronnie?" I go, "Oh, my God, I'm obsessed." So,
Wait, first of all, why is he on his cell phone?
I don't know, but he's something important. So he steps like sort of back out of the room because he wants private time, but he's talking really loud. He goes, "Listen, I don't care if she gets 10,000 votes. This girl is not going to be hot chick of the week. Now look." Now he appears to have some sort of organization around his Twitter account.
And now he's having to make decisions and yell at people who
Robin,
are trying to do things.
He sounds like Hugh Hefner. He's like he's finally in charge of something. Ronnie's in charge of nothing, and now because he's up here, he's got some sort of weird TV deal at Fox.
Well, you started this whole
I did.
It's all your fault.
He's back there and he goes, "Look, I'm telling you, she is never going to be hot chick of the week. Find someone else. I'm looking this over right now." I got to tell you something. When he got on Twitter, he knew what the fuck he was doing. He had nothing to say.
Right.
I said to him, "Ronnie, why don't you pick a girl every week and feature her picture? It'll give you something to do with your Twitter account." He's now worked this into some sort of life. That
Everything you suggest to him all of a sudden becomes a world.
And it's almost like I endorsed it because I came up with the idea. Yeah. So now he's gone full-blown into it. And he is so involved with Hot Chick of the Week.
It has politics. It has drama.
And then the other thing...
It's going to be a TV show one of these days.
The other thing is he calls Mondays Mund-days.
Oh, God.
Mundays. That's his other big thing.
And what happens on Mund?
Nothing. Nothing happens on Monday. But it was so weird listening to him on the phone. It almost sounded like
big business.
Like when you have to first get started in the business. Except Ronnie's 60-something years old. But you should have heard him barking out
And
listen.
Who's he yelling at?
I don't know. It appears to be a contingent of people. It seemed like there's an organization. I just thought he would get
This is like a madhouse.
Yeah. "Look, it's not going to happen. You got to tell her." It was like loud. And he became very, very aggravated. You got to see it. I was like, this guy used to sit at home picking his ass. He's got a whole life now from the show. This all happened when I took him out of the limo and let him stay here every day.
Yeah.
He insinuated himself into every situation. And then Fox flew him out onto the red carpet out in L.A. for this MMA. There's a big MMA event. Fox is now covering mixed martial arts,
Okay.
So they fly Ronnie out there because supposedly this TV deal for Ronnie is in play.
They're still talking.
Yeah. So he's on the red carpet, and I figured he'll just stand there and someone will just throw him off the red carpet.
And who are you?
Yeah, they started interviewing him. This is a woman from Fuel TV. You want to hear Ronnie on the red carpet?
Sure.
Yeah, it's remarkable.
Look out, people out there, this would give you hope. If Ronnie can have this happening,
Right.
anything is possible.
Right. He's like the Kardashians.
No, worse.
He's not even fun to look at. So he's on there, and he's, you know, and like real celebrities, he's like, I can't talk about this, I can't talk about that. A lot of stuff he can't talk about.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. Like he can't talk about his deal, his TV deal. You know, I guess his agent told him not to
Can you
speak about
imagine
it.
that poor agent?
Yeah. I know the agent.
Just shut up, Ronnie. Just don't
Right.
say anything.
Yeah, don't say anything, and you might actually get something going. No one can believe this. So, but listen to him on the red carpet.
Thanks, Jay. Right now, I am hanging out with Ronnie Mund on the red carpet. You may not know this, but he is Howard Stern's personal limo driver, bodyguard, and has known him for 26 years.
And I watch this stuff, and I'm like, I really don't want him.
Listen to the credentials. Look at how long it takes to explain why we're going to talk to Ronnie Mund.
Yeah. And it's all based on my relationship with him. And
Usually, you know, Halle Berry comes up. Hi, Halle Berry. We don't have to have it. They're still talking about why we should talk to Ronnie.
right. Then the another annoying thing is, Ronnie says because of Twitter, he got his TV deal. That's the other annoying thing. He didn't say it on the red carpet, but he's been going around saying that.
I know. I thought he had stopped that.
No. Maybe he did. But that's annoying me anyway. Because of Twitter. You said that all the time about Twitter got me my TV deal.
When did I say?
You used to say it every time you
Every day. Ask anybody around here.
Hello.
You always said it.
I'm not talking about the Fox thing.
No, I'm not talking about that either. I'm talking about around here. You were saying to me, Twitter got you your TV deal.
Stop it. You don't let me talk, man.
You just asked me a question. I'm answering you.
No.
You said, where did I hear this?
I said the Twitter thing, the TV show was the other one, that sitcom baloney thing.
Right.
Okay, that one came through Twitter because the guy called me through Twitter.
But it doesn't come through Twitter. It comes through this show.
I understand that, and
So
I
when you
said
talk
that to the
people,
woman.
when you talk to people, I
When
know
I
you
did
said
the
that to the
interview,
woman.
what is wrong with you? Why do you have to
didn't-
break my balls? You know I appreciate what you do
No,
for me.
it's just
You're full of shit,
you
man.
just-
If you
you're
say
just-
I don't.
You're dopey. You don't understand.
I'm
that
not dopey.
Twitter
That's
is
why
not.
your agent said be
I didn't
quiet.
say Twitter.
That's
for
why
that.
the agent had to tell him to shut his mouth about the TV show. He was fucking that up.
No, I didn't.
He talked himself out of everything.
What is wrong with you,
They're
man?
like, keep
Why
quiet.
do you get? And why do you say I was on the phone all day?
I didn't say all day. I said at one point during the shoot.
Somebody called me.
Who is that? Like, what is going on there? Like, when you're on the
What
phone
is the
going,
screaming?
I don't care if she gets 10,000 votes. Like, who do you
Who are you
talk to?
talking to about that?
Well, you don't, dude. I thought you were doing a photo shoot. You're
Ralph
listening
and
to my.
Ralph and I were consumed with your conversation. First of all, there was no music at the shoot and stuff, so it was like anything.
Well, it was like being in a museum there.
Right. Go ahead. Who were you talking to?
I was talking to somebody about this.
Who's somebody?
This hot chick of the week thing.
Who's
Right, I know that.
somebody?
Xena. I was talking to Xena, the girl that works with me on this crap.
So she works with you on it. Like,
Yeah,
what-
she helps me pick girls. What she does is.
So you were against one of the girls being chick of the week.
No.
That's what I got from the conversation.
No, that's not true. There was one girl who had more. I had the month of December. Okay. I'm
You have
starting to
hear
sound
the-
like JD now.
If-
Come on.
You know what? Howard TV was covering me shooting this
I'm
thing
so
for Ralph.
glad. Did they get this?
It might be on the tape. If it is, you got to hear
God.
him. I don't care. 10,000 votes or not. She's
Nobody
not
had
gonna be
nobody had 10,000 votes.
I don't care
First
if
of
she
all-
gets 10,000 votes.
First of all, there was no votes. It was suggestions.
All right, go ahead. So tell me who you're talking to. Xena. And she,
Xena Buddy's girl on Twitter, okay?
And in December, what happened?
So the month of December, I decided to put up two hot chicks, former hot chicks of the week.
Right.
As hot chicks of the month, the whole month of December.
Wow.
Two girls.
I didn't sanction that. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
All right. Well, I did.
All
It's
right.
growing.
So
Like mold.
I put
Yeah.
up on Twitter like a week or two ago for people to put in suggestions, who to pick, who they liked and stuff
For
like
hot
that.
chick of the month.
Right. For
Right.
hot chick of the month. Two girls.
Right.
Okay. So this one girl thought she had, she kept bothering Xena that she had, she thought she had a lot of votes and, suggestions. I didn't even
Right.
say votes. I said
Right.
suggestions.
Right.
And I said, no, she doesn't. Because I looked to see who was,
Voting.
not voting, but suggesting this one, that one.
Right. You kind of do a mental tally and you
Right,
say,
exactly.
I
It's
see.
not like it's the vote for president.
But
or
can't
anything.
Xena do that? Why is their
No, I
problem?
like doing
He
it. I
kind
want to
of
do it.
thank God for him, because otherwise I think the standards would be dropped.
Right,
Right,
exactly.
I mean, like Hefner looks over every
But
magazine.
Xena doesn't even take a look. I
No,
don't
no, what
understand.
Xena does-
Why did
what-
Xena think the other girl should be hot
No,
chick
she
of the
didn't
month?
think. I just wanted because she contacted Xena and thought that she should be it.
Right.
And I didn't think so because
Why are you on the phone? I still don't know why you're on the phone.
because I was talking to Xena about it. Because
He
I
was
had
saying
to put,
she-
I had to
the
put
girl-
up this morning the girls.
Robin, listen. I
Okay?
think I have it.
Okay.
I think I've got this warped world
My
that Ronnie
head's gonna
lives
explode,
in. Okay.
yes.
It came down to 2 chicks for hot chick of the month.
Right.
One of them
And
said,
the girl who's in charge of it can't figure it out.
No, one of them
that's
said,
not, that's not it.
no.
That's
This
not
girl
it.
called.
Stop
Listen
it
to me.
now.
This girl calls in complaining to Xena.
She didn't call. She emailed her.
All right, she emailed Xena and said, "Look, I really do think I'm hot chick of the month, despite what you guys think."
Right.
So
Exactly.
Xena had to contact Ronnie about it.
Exactly.
Because
That's what was going on.
Ronnie's like, "Look, I'm firm on
Hadn't
this."
you already picked Hot Chick of the Month?
No, I went right up until yesterday, and I decided yesterday who I was putting up. It was,
Then why was there even a conversation on Saturday?
No, this was yesterday.
Oh.
What are you talking about?
I don't
Where
know
are
when
you?
this happened.
It happened yesterday.
Seems all very odd to me.
Everything seems odd to you.
I didn't know you branched to hot chick of the month. I thought that
No,
maybe
it's
you're
the,
taking.
end, it's the end of the year.
Are you taking on too much? So why isn't she hot chick of the year?
No, because I just want to.
Is there a hot chick of the year?
No.
Okay, because here's what I'm thinking: take
Okay.
the 12 finalists, hot chick of the month,
And
It's
have
too
a
much.
vote.
It's too much. It's
and
too
then
much. It's
go
too
out
much.
live for the 12 finalists.
Go out live where?
Have a
to your
beauty
clubs. Now
pageant.
you have something to do when you get on stage. Say these are the 12 finalists.
Yeah, but these clubs don't want to do that. It takes up too much time.
all right,
You want to
okay.
do it here? I'll do it here.
No,
You,
no,
you
no,
don't
I
want
don't
to
want
do
to
it
do it here.
You don't want to do it here. See?
No.
So
no,
that's
no,
why
I want nothing to do with you. And your
Take
hot
it
chick
to
of the
Fox.
Yeah, you'll have it on your Fox show.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they probably would let me have it on
Right,
there.
right. Well,
See, that
don't
would
talk
be,
about
that
it.
would be a great thing.
A great thing.
That would be a great thing.
So why don't you get 12 finalists and then pick a hot chick of the
No,
year? They seem to care.
Listen, here's what I did. I told you what I did. I didn't want to make a whole big deal. I just said, people put in suggestions who you think should be
Right.
hot
So
chick.
you,
of the
I heard
month.
you
Two-
being,
I said
I
two
heard you being
girls.
very firm with Xena, though. I heard you kind of like, look.
Yeah, because the girl insisted that she was the one that should be it. And it's not true because she wasn't getting the suggestions from people.
Ronnie was
There
very firm on the phone.
There was
with
one
Xena.
girl who walked away with it.
Right.
Definitely. And there was 2 girls that I considered like tied practically.
Mm-hmm.
So now I got 3 girls up instead of 2.
Mm-hmm.
There was
All
a
right.
tie for second place.
I think you should.
What is this hot chick of? What month is she hot chick of?
December.
And then will there be? Is this going to go
Now
on?
in January we start all over hot chick of the week.
But I think that it's anticlimactic. There's no hot chick of the year.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we'll do that. We'll see.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It just seems like it's leading up to something, and
Maybe.
then you
maybe
kind of,
it is. I don't know. We'll see.
But
Well,
when does the hot chick of the month girl get posted?
They're posted
If there's
right now, today.
Always hot chick of the week.
There's 3 of them. Actually, it was supposed to be 2 for the hot chicken in a month. I picked 2 for hot chicken a month. The girl that was in here as a Miss
How
Howard.
can he do that?
I don't
The
know.
girl goes. That's the
Somebody
way.
ought to
that's
yell at
the way.
Ronnie.
No, because this way the guys get to see more pictures, more hot chick stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
For the month of December, it's Christmas. You know, you got to put up more boobs. You know, more hot stuff. You know. So instead of having 1 girl, I had 2.
Right, right.
All right.
Okay.
So
All
now
right.
it wound up for 3, and I'll announce the 3 real quick.
Yeah.
It's XX Vixen Brit XX is number first. Jen _ Duran is number 2.
Right.
And number 3 is the girl who was last week. You saw her picture, thought she was hot.
Yeah.
At model barefoot _ model _ barefoot. Those are the 3 girls up for the hot chick of the month.
They're still up for hot chick of the month.
They went up this morning. They are the
Do you
hot,
notice a pattern?
They
that-
are the hot chicks of the month.
Every hot
okay?
chick seems to have an underscore in her.
No, except Vixen.
Except
doesn't.
she
She
doesn't
just
have
has a million X's.
Right.
Yeah.
She's like,
XX.
wow.
Yeah.
And was Vixen the one that had the
All the
impersonator?
tattoos. No, she had all the tattoos.
But didn't she have an impersonator who was like VIXXXEN and people?
Yeah,
get
yeah, and
confused?
they blew her account.
See?
They shut her account down.
Yeah.
It was a whole thing.
See, Robin, I'm up
But
on it.
Xena got her account back for her.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Xena has an in with Twitter?
Yeah, she does, man.
Yeah.
Because when I first went on Twitter, some guy came on as me and changed like 1 letter.
Right.
And he was like cursing all the girls out and stuff.
Right. That could ruin your whole hot chick thing.
Yeah, it ruined my. I only had like maybe 100 followers then. This is before you started talking about it, and
You need to protect your hot chick.
They shut my account down.
Right.
So and it wasn't even me. So she went and somehow got in touch with Twitter.
How many followers do you have now?
100, should be like 123,000.
It's about the same circulation as Playboy at this point.
Yeah.
No, so he's in business.
Yeah, man.
How about Hot Chick of the Week magazine? Like, start an app like Ralph did.
You're going to shoot?
No, I don't want anything to do with it.
You should have seen this guy yesterday, man.
Go ahead.
He was out of his mind with this stuff. He was like, what's her name? Annie Leibovitz or whatever her name is.
Yeah, it was like Annie Leibovitz.
So do you drag in like a ton of equipment?
Yeah.
I brought in suitcases full of equipment.
And one of his lights was like all screwed up, and he had to call for help. And the guy told him what to do and got it working, and he had it all set up.
I had a hardwire.
It was cool.
Yeah.
It was cool. It was a cool shoot.
Why wouldn't you get an assistant for a day like that?
You want to know what, Robin? I don't know enough to tell an assistant what to do. I just have to do it. I wouldn't say, I don't know anyone who's worked with me before. I mean, so I have to set up this stuff.
Well, Ralph helped him, and I helped him a little bit, and then he gets all wound up when people start telling they want to do this, and then at one point he says, "Listen, I got to take this thing over."
Yeah, I did. Well, you'll see the tape of Howard TV. I mean, it was first of all, Ralph.
Oh my goodness!
Starts saying, "I want you to do this. I want you to do," and I go, "Ralph."
Why would you get involved with Ralph?
I know. So I go, "Ralph, I gotta do my thing here a little bit, okay?" So then I see Ralph with his cell phone, and he starts taking pictures. I go, "Ralph, why don't you take the pictures and I can go home? You're going to stand there and take pictures? You essentially hired me to take the picture for your magazine.
Right.
I need you to help me." Are you going to say, "No, but I'm shooting down here. Why don't you come down?" I go, "Listen, you shoot the picture. I'll go hang out."
Right.
Dude, I can't believe he spent 6 hours there.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, they asked me to do it, and then I yelled at Sam Simon. I wrote him a note of apology, by the way, because I got testy with him. I'm shooting, and it's getting late now, and I'm tired.
Yeah.
You know, I've been up all morning. I get up at the crack of dawn because of this job. I'm in that rhythm.
Yeah.
You know how it goes. So I'd been up since 6 in the morning or 5 in the morning. So it was getting late for me, and they wanted these pictures. And I said, "You know what? I'll do a picture of the two superheroes playing chess or something. I have the library. It's very nice." But it was a big setup. And Sam was helping me. He was being nice about it. But then I'm trying to take a shot. He's in my way. I go, "Sam! Get out of... Listen, go over there. Over there. Where should I stand?" He goes, I say, "Out of the room."
Wow.
Because, listen, it's all on my head. And I take it seriously. One thing you know about me, Robin, I take everything I do seriously.
Absolutely. Why bother if you're not going to be serious?
Exactly. Like Hot Chick of the Week. You got to take it seriously.
You're
Ronnie's
yelling
very
on the
serious.
phone. That's right.
Yeah. But I was hiring Ronnie for security for you. And Ralph called me back.
He was busy running his own corporation.
Ronnie said, "You don't need security."
No, I didn't say that.
That's what he told me.
No, I said, "Are you sure that's what he really wants?" He said, "Well, let me call him back and check."
Oh, because he called back. He said, "Ronnie says you don't need it."
No. He explained the situation to me.
Right.
He said what it was, where it was.
I just wanted somebody watching my stuff and my gear.
And we did that.
All
so
right.
everything was
That's
cool.
all. All
and
right.
everybody was cool.
Everyone was great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait till you see these pictures, man. I'll tell you. That one guy, Chewbacca, whatever his name is.
This guy has a full. I never saw anything like it. He looks more like Chewbacca than Chewbacca.
He wore stilts. The whole thing. He was
crashing into
He
the
was like
ceiling.
8 feet tall.
Yeah. It's crazy stuff.
It was insane.
Walk slow, dude.
It's a fascinating world, and there's one woman who
hot
actually,
chicks, man.
yeah, one woman actually makes a living off of this.
Really?
She's worked it into a whole business.
What is the living? What does she do?
She
Go
goes to
parties?
conventions, parties. Her costuming. She makes costumes for other people. She's worked it into a major business.
Wow.
I mean, it's a thing. It's like Halloween all year long.
And how did Ralph find these people? Does he go to the conventions?
He went to all the conventions, and he would send me pictures of them, and I would say, "Oh, I like this one, I like that one," or he would pick them, So he met them, and I guess they're writing an article on them. But
yeah, that other guy, his partner, life mate, whatever he called them, was interviewing each one at a time and doing a whole interview in the back room.
Right. Yeah. So there was a whole thing going on.
Okay.
But
it was really cool.
It was fun. But demanding, I take it seriously. So anyway, getting back to Ronnie on the red carpet, this is unbelievable. So here he is. Ronnie's out in L.A., and he's on the red carpet. He's like Brad Pitt.
Thanks, Jay. Right now, I am hanging out with Ronnie Mund on the red carpet. You may not know this, but he is Howard Stern's personal limo driver, bodyguard, and has known him for 26 years. I also hear that you have a pilot coming up on Fuel TV. Tell us about it.
I'm glad to be here for Fox and Fuel TV for the UFC. But our deal with you guys, I can't talk about right now. It's very top secret.
Mum's the word?
Mum's the word.
Look at this guy. Mum's the word.
I love him. He's like a diplomat now.
Yeah.
I'm very happy to be here for Fox and Fuel TV.
Can't talk about my next project. He's like Jennifer Aniston. You know,
I was trying to be, professional and act like an asshole.
He would rather just talk about what he's here for and not talk about his personal life.
I can't talk.
Yeah, right. Oh, the whole interview is hi, I can't talk. You hear this guy has more things he can't talk about.
That's the best.
Because then they start asking about me. He knows not to talk. He goes, I can't talk about that either. This is a guy who
I learned, man.
Let's talk poetry.
Oh, that poetry we're going to get to in a minute. That's the greatest.
Everybody was a buzz
I'm working on it for the party.
Oh, great. Oh, Little Mikey wrote a song to Winter.
Yeah,
really?
Fuck him.
Did you hear it?
No, but fuck him anyway.
I'm going to send the poem over to like a 6th grade teacher and have her grade it. I'm not going to tell her who wrote it.
Oh, is that why Jason took it from me the other day?
Yeah.
Yeah, he told me.
Why are you doing that?
Because it's funny.
He told me he needed it to post it for something.
Right.
Look,
which was
know
bullshit,
what
obviously.
The 6th grade teacher's going to say.
Now, what are you going to do? Why are you going to do that for?
I think you're going to do well in 6th grade. I think.
Thank you.
Sure. I think you better go a little low.
You know what's weird about your poetry? Like when you write about winter.
Yeah.
You write about winter.
Yeah, I mean, you're so literally like winter is cold.
Okay.
Winter, the leaves fall off the trees.
No, I didn't say it was cold.
Well, whatever you say. Winter is leaves falling off the tree. Winter, the clocks.
It gets dark.
It gets darker early.
Very dark.
Like you're very little.
You
like
sleep more. You get Z's.
You don't try to draw any sort of like we're in the winter of our life or
why?
No.
Why would I do that?
Or fog comes in on little cat feet.
Fog rolls in on little cat's feet. What the fuck does that mean?
She asked me to do a thing about winter. That's how I felt about it, and that's what I did.
Right, but your feelings.
I kind of did like like what goes on every month in winter, kind of. You know
your feelings really aren't in the poem. It's more like a weather report. It's more like a
sunny today, cloudy tomorrow.
It's a description, but very literal. I mean,
right.
you didn't.
What do you want me to do?
Anywhere.
Write a 20-page poem?
No.
Come on. I try to do it.
No, you know what? I'm saying some of the great poets. I don't know if you read poetry.
I'm not a great poet.
But some of the
Never
poets,
said I
what
was.
they try to do is they're writing about winter, but sometimes it's more like about old age. Like you kind of see, or I'm in the winter of my life, or
well, I don't want to do that.
You know, you just want to do literal stuff.
Yeah.
I get it. Okay, that's your style. All right. Let's get back to you on the red carpet.
All right. How did this come
up? So how
up?
about tonight, Ronnie? Who are you predicting to win the fight? Is it going to be Velasquez or Dos Santos?
Cain Velasquez all the way.
All right, and before you walk down this carpet, I have one thing I have to say to you. Baba Booey.
Baba Booey? What's your problem is what you should be saying.
Back to you, Jay.
Poor Jay. He went to probably journalism school. So did this broad.
She was hot.
Yeah. And Ronnie, then Ronnie on the red carpet. Like you think that this was just a fluke and someone interviewed him, but no, that some other chick came over to interview him from some website.
Karen Bryant for MMA Heat. I'm here with. I'm just gonna. Can I go, Ronnie, the limo driver?
I like when she gives her credentials. She says she slurs at somebody. You don't even know what the hell she's saying.
Right. She's embarrassed about where she is and who she's interviewing. Everything.
I'm here with and Ronnie was the limo driver from the.
Nice. She was hot too.
You can't even tell me where she's from. Here, I'll play it for you again.
Karen Bryant for MMA Heat. I'm here with. I'm just gonna. Can I go, Ronnie, the limo driver?
I was asking Robin. That was the joke. Oh, you're so bad. Give him his own show. MMA Heat is where it's from. It didn't. You could. She just kind of says it
very
like,
fast.
I think if you say it fast enough, it sounds like NBC or ABC.
Right.
Because basically that's how you are known on the Howard Stern Show. What brings you to the fights here on Fox?
Well, I'm here to support Fox and Fuel TV. I'm in the negotiation of a deal with them, possibly. It's nothing I can really talk about right now, and they invited me out here to come and support them, and I'm here to do it.
Can I just tell you how awesome this is? Because I listen to the show, and I'm used to hearing your voice phoning in and going. It's beautiful to see it coming right out of your mouth.
Well, thank you. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be, get interviewed by you. You're a very beautiful woman.
Well, thank you very much. So I know Howard is a fan of the sport. I know he's got some of the fighters on and stuff. But I mean, around the way here when you guys are working on the show, is this something that you guys talk about a lot? Is fighting sort of a big deal in you guys' life?
Well, we don't talk about it, too much on the air. But we have guys at work that are big fans. Like we have guys like Richie Wilson, who's one of the producers for Howard TV. He goes to all the fights. He's friends with some of the people in MMA and UFC.
Oh my God!
This is some interview.
Oh my God!
Richie Wilson's here. My plumber likes.
The guy works on the show.
Right.
She asked me about people who work on the show if they're into MMA.
The guy in the parking garage.
Why is that so fucking funny? Look at her.
I think she's referring to like Robin or Fred.
I said nobody. All right. And UFC. I can't win. So we go to the fights. We went to the Philadelphia fight, and we saw somebody get his ass kicked in pretty bad, which I was really upset about because I really dig Tito.
Oh yeah, I was at that fight, but Rashad looked really good that night.
Yeah, he looked really good.
You're crying over there.
This is it's been a Ronnie weekend for me because I watched Ronnie's block party.
Oh right.
Oh yeah, I want to talk about
on
that
Howard
too.
TV.
I want
Is that the greatest special?
Oh,
dude, I want to talk about
I
that.
couldn't turn it off. It was just amazing.
Could I just bring something up about that? Scott went around saying, I hadn't seen it. I watched it this weekend also.
Right.
Okay. Scott went around saying that he was very insulted about the whole situation.
Because he's a lunatic.
Because he's the only one who got hammered. 90% of the show was him getting hammered. Bullshit, man. I got hammered. Sal got hammered. Everybody got hammered.
Because it's like a photograph. Everyone always looks at themselves first.
Right. They only see themselves.
He only sees himself. He didn't see what's going on.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
He came out on fire. I hated to see Tito get it, but I know Tito had just been in a fight not too long before, and I was happy to see he tried to put up a good fight, but the best man won, I guess.
Yeah. Well, and I have to think that there's a little bit of symmetry in between what Howard does and what you guys do, and what MMA is sometimes perceived as a little bit too raw, a little bit too much on the edge sometimes, and yet really you guys are making waves, and people.
Did you ever hear my poem about winter?
Slowly you're starting to come over, well, not slowly now, but people are starting to realize actually this is some solid stuff going on. Do you feel that there's any kind of symmetry between you guys?
I don't know about that, but I feel that the idea of them putting on Fox TV, which is regular television, a lot more people are going to watch it now that they don't have to pay for it, and it's going to draw a lot more people.
Well, I'm a big Howard fan. I think he's terrific, and when you talk to Robin, you tell her that I will take her to the fights because I know she hasn't had a date in a little while. She's been talking about how she hasn't seen
You want to go out with that chick and go to the fights, Robin?
No.
No. So anyway, that's the red carpet interview. 2 red carpet interviews with Ronnie.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't know. And then Ronnie was on what's StarCam? What was that? That's like they put you up on some, I guess on
What was that?
I think the StarCam is like at the fight, they put Ronnie up on the screen.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, did they?
I think so.
I didn't even see that.
We have Howard Stern's bodyguard with us.
You definitely need to be bodyguarded.
Yes, I do.
Oh, this is where you're being sexy. Yeah, this is Ronnie telling...
we can't even let him out.
You are quite the little
Why? What did I do that was so terrible?
Listen to him.
How you feeling?
With a body like that, you definitely have
body like that?
You have to be bodyguarded.
Well, you've been working with Howard for a while.
26 years.
What's it like working with such a talented guy like Howard Stern, who I really look up to?
It's great. That's all I could say, I'm not here to talk about Howard. I'm here to talk about the UFC, MMA, Fox, Fuel, and... what's wrong with that?
We got you trained, thank God. I don't want
He's
you...
afraid to even say you're great.
Yeah, I don't want you...
I said he was great. Will you stop it?
I don't want you... I do not want you talking about me. You did just fine.
But you know what? Please, I'm afraid when they say he's from the Howard Stern show. And he starts leering down a girl's dress and saying, hey, baby, you need a bodyguard with a body like that.
Hey, what's the big deal? She's a beautiful lady.
You need a cavity search.
I didn't say it in a nasty way.
And I'm the man to do it.
Your body needs bodyguarding.
It's winter out.
Can you learn from that girl and mumble, Howard Stern? I work for that Howard Stern.
I'm here to support them.
Okay, so who do you think's going to be taking it home tonight?
Anyway, there's a lot of that kind of... It's pretty wild.
What is wrong with you over there?
And then Ronnie was the star of the wrap-up show the other day when he was discussing his poetry, and then he writes poems, I guess, to women. I wish I could hear those.
Now, I know John Hine was trying to corner him. He thinks that Ronnie has copies of some of those poems, and he says he doesn't.
I don't. Why would I have copies of them when
You never wrote a poem to Stephanie?
I write it in a card and give it to the person.
She doesn't have them? You didn't
might.
ask?
I don't know. I don't know if I wrote one to her. Maybe I did. I don't know.
After Stephanie read one of your poems, wouldn't she just break up with you? I would think.
That's our problem.
Yeah. That's crazy. But she read it and went, oh, he's so sweet.
Oh, dear.
And
did anybody ever write you a poem?
And then Ronnie, oh, I'm sure.
Answer me. I wrote you a poem, Winter. But did anybody ever write you a poem? Answer the question.
Sure.
Yeah, okay.
I hope not. I hope you broke up with them if they did.
I did.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong
Beth
with it?
told me she was dating a guy once who wrote her a poem and she broke up with him.
All right, whatever.
She thought he was kind of a nice guy and everything. All of a sudden,
Then
she read
all of a sudden you read the poem.
it was on the level of like a 7-year-old, and she went, "Oh my god,
Yeah, okay.
this is just
All
too
right.
weird."
Yeah,
No, I'm serious.
Okay.
Putting yourself in writing is a big deal.
Yeah, I don't write poems to anybody.
Look,
I can honestly tell you, I've never written a poem to a girl.
You asked me to do something for the show. I
you did great.
It. Okay?
You told us you were a poet.
I didn't say. I just said I wrote some poems. I didn't say I was a poet.
Anyway,
Well,
so
that's
he's on the wrap-up show, and he describes to John Hine that he has to be alone when he writes, and he kind of goes into a thing.
Really?
And you hear
That's true.
Paul
Like
McCartney.
songwriters and stuff.
You hear Paul McCartney and John Lennon. He goes, "This is all in my brain. Like it's all there. I just have to tap into
I
it."
have to get quiet so I can hear.
But they tap in and write "Hey Jude," and and then Ronnie's brain taps in and gets "Winter is cold."
I never claimed to be get away from me.
And then
The days are short, like me.
And then it's not even that poetic.
Yeah, or funny.
That's too good. And then Ronnie describes that when he writes a poem to a girl, he has a secret formula.
Oh.
But then he goes, "I'm not telling you the formula because I just don't want to give that up." And
Somebody will cop his style.
But 2 seconds later, he gave up the formula.
Because John knows how to. He likes to. He
Prod.
He keeps doing it, man. He keeps
Keeps at you.
picking at you.
Right. So Ronnie reveals that when he writes a poem to a girl, there's 3 elements you put in it.
Okay.
The sun in her hair.
No. I said there's 3 elements: the sun, the hair, and the eyes.
Yeah, the sun, the hair, and the eyes. If you write about a girl's eyes, her hair, and the sun.
The sun.
Yeah. And so all of his love poems have that in it.
Uh-huh.
Because that's the formula. It was fascinating. The wrap-up show was fascinating with him. What can I say?
What's so terrible?
I didn't say it was terrible. I'm learning.
All right.
So
I learned about a lot of shit yesterday about you with photography. I learned a lot of crap about the lighting.
Yeah.
All that kind of stuff.
That's a lot of work.
It's kind of cool.
I learned about hair, sun, and the eyes.
And Zena Buddy's girl, I'm on the phone.
Yeah, but it's like a whole Ronnie world. That
I was
you're
on
not
the
even aware
phone
of.
5 minutes, dude. That
He's
was
like
the
a
whole time. And I was standing right behind you. It's not like anything was going
You
on.
finally got what you wanted. You got this
You're a
whole thing.
mogul.
You're a mogul. You got stuff going on.
I'm happy.
Yeah. He's happy.
I'm happy, man.
He loves his fame.
I love being here. I'm happy.
He goes out on tour and he visits people in clubs. And
Yeah. It's amazing. I have to say, the chemistry between you and Scott on stage.
Did you watch that?
Electric.
There is a special on Howard
Dude,
TV.
we got so much book now.
Yeah.
Gigs.
Yeah.
Because you would, blowing this all
It
up.
is amazing.
We got so much crap booked. We even got a big hotel in Atlantic City after us right now.
Imagine when they see those two guys on stage doing nothing. It's not like Martin and Lewis.
The best is Scott dancing
Oh my God.
in the aisles.
What did you think of backstage?
my God.
On Howard TV, we have a special Ronnie's Block Party. What do you think of him when he greets people and he's eating?
He can't stop eating. There's food in his hands when
No.
he puts his arms around
He's
you.
disgusting.
He's chewing
Yeah.
while the picture's being taken.
Did you see the one picture with the
It's
one
great.
girl? The guy, she tried to walk away. She took a picture with him, and the guy said, "No, take another one. Walk back." And she didn't want to walk back.
Yeah.
Because he was in the middle of eating.
Right. She didn't want to disturb him anymore.
Yeah. Meanwhile, they paid $35 to meet him.
And then the screaming about the money.
Frustrating,
Getting
man.
harassed by a
Usually,
guy who DJ'd on his cell phone.
oh, yeah. You should get paid. Usually in these things, you get paid the same night. You walk out of there with your money.
That's the best. Where's my money? Scott goes, "Where's my money?"
We did the gig. Where's my money?
Yeah.
You usually get the cash before you leave.
What do you mean usually? Did you just start doing this?
In comedy, he's got all these rules.
Well, you heard
know.
Artie talking about all that. Remember, Artie used to say.
Yeah, Artie used to talk about that all the time.
So the Scots now got the lingo down. It's customary to get our cash that night. You got paid. And then Shuli goes, "No, I didn't get paid. I'm waiting for the check, and when I get it, you'll get it."
Check.
I mean, there was cash. I saw cash being handed out at the bar.
Cash.
Yeah.
Do I look like a bank to you?
It's customary for us to get. It's customary for you to have an act.
And every week he quits.
Yeah, but see,
And he's quitting all the time.
And then he says it's all about him because then everybody was yelling at Shuli.
Right.
Not just him.
Right.
You know, and we all caught shit for it, but he claims that it was 90% of the show was all about
Because
him
he's
being
focused on himself.
Yeah, really. It wasn't because I finally saw it this weekend. It was like.
You look as dumb as he does.
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
It's all
and Sal throwing up, you know, he got hammered.
I mean, unbelievable,
Yeah.
Sal throwing up.
How about that? That was.
Did you watch Sal vomit?
Oh my God! How could you miss that? It was amazing because
I
he
told
took
you.
one shot and then everything came up.
It's the greatest Howard TV special yet. It is just remarkable.
More to come. A lot more to come.
And I love them putting the pins in the map. They're actually on this road.
Oh, I love that. How great is that?
It's amazing.
So that's the Ronnie world,
Yeah.
if you will.
So it's.
And what's the next poem? I got so many emails from
I'm
people.
doing a holiday one for the party. I'm going to
Great.
open up the party with it.
Oh, fabulous. Because
Yeah.
JD reading Ronnie's poem got the most
You
email.
should always have JD reading your poem.
I know. That's why I didn't want to read it.
Although on the wrap-up show, Ronnie started reading his own poem, and I could see the potential in that being really funny.
Yeah, but he would only read 2 lines. That wasn't fair.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to read.
Why don't you read your own poetry?
I don't like.
I mean, Maya Angelou does it.
I read it while I'm doing it, and that's it. You know.
Right. Anyway, let's see. I think he got him to do it.
He got 2.
When I wrote it in the bathroom, the first couple of lines. Actually, well, it was quiet. I got to be alone and quiet
For that to happen. It's like a guy shitting on a piece of paper.
No.
Winter is the
And then
time
Jason got
the
all upset because he
leaves fall
thought
off the trees.
Jason thought that was the actual paper that I wrote it in the bathroom with.
Right.
And he was all upset.
Winter,
but it wasn't.
Is when the leaves fall off the trees.
He was alone when he thought that.
Yeah. I need time to think. This shit doesn't happen overnight.
Quiet.
Yeah.
How long did it take you to write Winter? Seriously.
I need to go downstairs when I'm quiet. You know.
How long did it take you to write Winter?
A couple of days.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, a couple of days. I do a little bit at a time because, like, if I sit there and I try and write, think of things and write things, and then I'll cross them out and then rewrite little things, and then if my brain starts to bother me, I just quit and start
Let's
again.
see
the
what
next
goes
day.
with trees.
I just walk away from it because then I'm gonna rattle my brain too much.
Right, but you got to make sure it all rhymes. That's the hard part.
Yeah, I try.
How come you didn't write Winter is when I wear my jacket and hat? You know what I mean? I would think that would have worked its way in.
That's Benji. He writes. That's what he writes.
You didn't even have
Jacket
to
in his
put
hat.
winter in the poem, just because it's about winter.
No, he's very literal.
I like. All right. You asked me to do something. I did it. Okay.
Thank
Did I
you.
do it for you?
No, you did. Thank
It
you.
might be not up to your standards.
No. We're just asking you as
I'm answering you, not we. I'm
creative
saying
person.
you.
Why don't you read
I'm
your...
asking you as a creative person, just what you're thinking. That's
Why don't you read your poem on stage at least when you go to these clubs?
Maybe I will now.
I would say a club poem would be appropriate for every gig.
Maybe I will, but I won't read it.
Winter is when I wear my jacket and my hat and my gloves.
Maybe I'll have Scott reading. They'll give him something to do.
2 boots,
How's that?
2 gloves, 1 scarf. Winter is when it snows.
Dude, people were putting up all weekend. Were putting up these crazy ass poems on Twitter.
Let me see if I.
You've
Oh my
inspired
God!
others to write poetry.
Oh yeah, to
I
hear
can't-
some of this stuff.
What happens if you're not alone and quiet?
I can't have
Like, what comes
anybody
out?
around. I can't have the TV on. The dogs can't be bothering me. So the first couple of lines, I was in the bathroom. Instead of reading the paper.
Did you close the door to go to the bathroom, or you went into the bathroom?
No.
Usually he's in there reading the paper. You know what? I can't stay. Like sometimes I have house guests. And we keep like our newspapers out, and they'll take the newspaper and they disappear with it for a while, and then they put it back, and like now I'm supposed to read it after you were shitting and like fucking reading the newspaper.
Well, I throw it out after I'm done.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so disgusting when people do that. And it comes back all wrinkled, and you know what was going on.
The best is, when you're just somewhere and somebody says, "Can I borrow your paper?"
Oh.
You don't even know them.
I just
and then
need
they
it.
take it in the bathroom.
I just need it for like 5 minutes.
And then I bring it back to you.
Why can't anyone just sit in the bathroom by themselves?
Sal
get your
does that.
own magazine.
Sal borrows somebody's newspaper, and then he takes it to the can outside and reads it and then brings it back.
Oh, it's disgusting. Just throw it in the garbage.
And into the bathroom.
No,
Right.
I was going to the bathroom.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank God
All right. So walk us through this. You go in the bathroom.
I go in the bathroom with a little pad and a pen. And I start trying to think things out, and I start, scribbling me out, trying to get them to rhyme and all that baloney, and I'll scratch things out and then add things in. And
Right.
Well, that's beautiful.
What a process. It's like listening to John Lennon and how he writes a song.
I tried.
Did you ever repeat anything with a different girl? Like, so you gave something to a girl and it
Yeah,
worked?
I did.
And it
Yeah,
worked.
I did. Yeah, I did.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Well, you listen to the wrap-up show. I'm not going to play this. It's too crazy. But I was trying to find the clip where Ronnie reads his own poem. It's only 2 lines, but it's pretty good. I would like to have a copy of that poem. I'd like to read that. Like, I wonder how I could do with it. Do you think I could get through the whole poem without saying anything?
No.
I don't either. Winter is a time of cold.
I didn't say that.
My home gets mold. Did I say cold yet?
Scratch that out.
Right. I wonder what he scratches out. I'd like to read that. Like stuff that's not good enough for that
Oh,
poem.
you got to see that piece of paper. My God.
Vey.
Yeah.
Yeah, show your work.
Right.
It's a mess. Scratched out, written in, and scratched out again. Then scratch out a word here, add a word there. It's crazy.
All right. Well, here's Ronnie reading 2 lines of his poem.
Ronnie, you're going to get goofed on regardless, so why not be the one who's reading it? It's your work. It's
I understand that, but I think it's funny when somebody else reads it.
Will you read a little bit of it?
No. Let Jason read it.
No. Winter is coming. No.
I think I left it somewhere else.
Well, according to Sal, you're not qualified to evaluate comedy anyway.
Yeah, right. Just do the first 2 lines, Ronnie.
All
That's
right.
it.
I can't even.
Yes, you can.
I
JD,
can't.
stop laughing. Turn off JD's mic.
Winter is when there are no leaves on the trees. Winter is when we say goodbye to the birds and the bees.
Keep going.
And that's it, dude. I'm done.
Winter's when we say goodbye to the birds and the bees.
Yeah, well, they leave. The bees die.
Every time I looked up in the sky and saw a bird this weekend, I thought of Ronnie's
Good.
poem.
That's
I'm like,
good.
I guess they're headed
Yeah.
out of town.
They're on their way out, man.
Winter is when we turn the heat on.
Never said that.
And that's when the birds are gone.
Right.
And I stand upon my lawn, which is frozen.
Once upon a lawn so frozen. What rhymes with frozen? Oh, dozing.
Later hosen.
Scratch that out.
Say goodbye to the birds and bees. I would like some wine and cheese. When it makes me hungry.
Yeah, but that's got nothing to do with the winter, dude.
Right.
You can have wine and cheese anytime.
Oh, see there, Fred?
Ah.
Not pure.
That's right, Fred.
Before
Come on
winter,
now.
there is fall. And after winter, there is spring. Scratch that out.
There was no winter at all.
It doesn't rhyme. I'm not going with it.
Well, the way this winter is going, there is no winter yet.
And then, like he's in there, he's in the bathroom writing this. He's like, winter. Winter. Let's see. Oh yeah. Oh, I got to get this out of my system.
Winter is when it starts to freeze. Where did I put my car keys?
Let's see. Where's my pen? The whole process should be taped. Like Let It Be when.
See, I couldn't do that with somebody standing over
You would
me.
be.
It would
You
be impossible.
would be clogged up.
Yeah, with the light,
whole
with the
process.
camera light on, and I
Right.
couldn't do it. No way.
I can't take it in here.
So I go downstairs and lock myself downstairs.
Right. Anyway, that's the update on Ronnie.
You asked me to do something, I did it.
You did it. You did a good job.
It might not be the greatest thing in the world, but I did
It's a poem. I believe me, I could deal with poem of the week from you.
I love
That's
his
too much for
poem.
my brain, man. Not every week. Maybe
I need
once
another
a
one.
once a month.
Once a
maybe.
month, if you could bring a
well,
poem.
I'm going to do the one at the party.
holiday party.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, my annual
And I hope
holiday
I'll be
party.
drunk off my ass by the time I read it, if I read it.
Scott, you're on the air in Philly.
Yo, Howard, what's up, man? It's an honor. This Ronnie, sometimes when he particularly knows he's been an asshole, no offense, Ronnie, like in the car when he picks you up, is there ever any discussion on like, all right, I guess you're going to talk about me today, or...
No, he's a total pro. He sits there. He doesn't say anything, thank God.
Really? I mean, not angry or...
Well, sometimes I can tell he's upset because he starts swerving all over with the car and like driving like a maniac.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it's about you that I'm upset.
Well, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Especially
it could be about some
whenever I put
fucking cab that cut me off or something.
When I put the partition up, he drives particularly bad.
No, I don't.
Yeah. He gets
no,
crazy.
I do what I do. What
psychologically, what's going on? I'm cutting him off, and it freaks him out.
Oh, it's so not true.
And then he starts going like he literally sometimes I'm like almost falling off the chair.
He's so full of shit.
Okay,
come on now.
Sometimes when there's particularly bad heat, like today's not that bad, but sometimes you really reamed his ass. Like when you go home, is it like, oh great, now I got to deal with him cutting a cab off or something?
No, it's not that literal. It's like he's just like Ronnie's an angry guy. He's got a lot of anger issues.
Yeah, don't we all?
Yeah, and I'll admit that.
All right, I admit it too.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't even know how angry you are. That's the funny thing. You don't even know how aggressive
you
are.
Okay.
That's how great you are because you take your life in your hands when you talk about him, or when you pull him on the carpet, and so.
Yeah, he takes his life in his hands. Come on, now, dude, give me a break.
No, he gets very angry when he drives.
In all this time, we've never hit anybody. We've never killed anybody. I've never hit another car.
I can tell when you're irritated.
You ever flip the bird?
I can tell when you're irritated too, dude. So come on.
But you don't know it through my driving.
You start throwing everything. Come on, what are you talking?
I didn't throw anything at you.
You start carrying on, not at me, but I hear
where did I
stuff
throw?
flying around in the back of the car, throwing things.
Are you insane?
Dropping books and carrying on. And
he's such a liar.
That's
no, I'm not.
Because you're
no, I'm
swerving
not.
the car.
No, he gets all upset when he gets like something doesn't work. He'll just start banging on it and stuff. Don't fucking lie, man.
I'm not lying.
How many phones did you break before we had cell phones?
Yeah.
When the phones didn't work in the car. How many times did you bang them in the back? Come on.
Never.
Oh, stop it. Stop it.
I could agree with somebody and then, flipping them off, and then you end up to where you're in a traffic situation, and now somebody could get out and like mess with you or something.
No, we don't. We don't.
No, he's very professional. All right, thanks, Scott. He is very professional. He really is. But that's Ronnie.
All right, man.
Thanks, Ron.
Have a good day.
Yes, you too.
What's wrong now?
Ron.
Yeah.
Keep saying that your loyalty lies in these hallways.
You got that right.
And in Howard's limo and all.
Okay.
In those types of surroundings.
Okay.
But you're chasing some dreams right now.
What do you mean with chasing? What am I chasing?
With your TV deal, you're making a bit of a transition.
Yeah, but it's not going to interfere with the show at all. Me working with Howard, it's going to be worked around that schedule on days we're off and stuff like that. It's when we're going to, when I do it, if I do it, when it happens, it'll be worked around that schedule. It won't be on any day that I have to work here or work anything with him. So,
obviously, I mean, you're a professional guy. I know that you're a loyal guy as well. But you're tapping into your creative side a bit.
Yeah, doing it for the show. They asked me to do it for the show. What are you talking about, dude? What, am I going to go out and become a published poet now?
Not necessarily, but all these things point to the fact that you're beginning a bit of a career transition. You're going into more creative endeavors.
Dude, I'm ready to retire. Don't worry about it.
So when Howard retires, we can't expect you to be on the big screen? Or...
No, man. No. Expect me to be at a pool with a pina colada in my hand.
several layers to what I'm about to tell you. So the Shuli, comedy show continues on the road. Scott can't make it to Arizona and Chicago. And I said, why not? Shuli goes, you'll have to ask him. I have no idea. I don't know why Scott can't make it. So Shuli went to JD and said, do you want to fill in? And he goes, we're going to have to renegotiate. And Shuli's like, renegotiate? You're on stage for 4 minutes. He goes, you know that comic that you introduced that got 3 standing ovations? You made 10 times more than him.
You know what, Scott and JD, I think they all think it's fun to go out and do these things.
And then
they realize it's work, and then they're like, oh.
But he did say, but Shuli did say that it was really weird because JD, the one thing he wanted to know, like way in advance, was what hotel they were staying in. Meaning he had it set up with that girl.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. He had dreams.
Hey, Lisa G is here. I haven't spoken to her in like ages. Lisa G, come on in and tell us what's happening in the Howard 100 newsroom.
Lisa Glassberg takes shit.
There's Lisa.
Hello there.
Came in laughing. Having a good time. All right.
Wearing this jacket, you start to sweat after 10 minutes.
Right. Go ahead, Lisa. What do you have for us from the Howard 100 newsroom?
All right. So where do Ralph Cirella's allegiances lay? The issue came up.
Lie.
That's what I thought, but
Go ahead.
I think grammatically it may be lay.
Evidently, you don't pay attention to my grammar. But go ahead.
The issue came up after Ralph told you he was too sick to fly to San Francisco for America's Got Talent
Is
late
that
last
true?
week. But
Now, here was the thing. I wanted to bring Ralph with me.
Yeah.
We discussed it. He called me up, and he did the right thing. He says to me, hey, you could hear it. He could hardly talk.
Okay.
I said, I don't want to be around anyone who's got a cold. I don't want to be around anybody, quite frankly. The less people on that plane, because the plane circulates air. I don't know what the fuck anyone's got, and sometimes people don't know what they got.
Right.
I'm looking to stay healthy for this stupid gig I'm doing. So he called me up. He's got no voice. He goes, you still want me to come?
There's something going around because
Yeah.
a lot of people have had it.
Right. So I said no, and thank you for calling me and making me aware that you're not feeling well. I didn't really need him to come. He had already put together the outfit and all that,
Right.
and it's not all that complicated.
So what are you saying, Lisa?
well, he showed up Friday to host Geek Time.
Yeah. Well, that's fine. He would have come with me. He said, I'll come. He says, I just know you're paranoid about germs and stuff. And I said, thank you. Don't come. It wasn't a matter of loyalty.
Did he look sick?
I didn't see him. I was away.
He was sick. Believe me. He was sick. And quite frankly, it was fine. Even like I'm going to St. Louis, I said, I don't need anyone going with me. I don't need a babysitter.
You're not taking Tony?
No, Tony, I need that fucking hair of mine. I don't know how to do it. I'm going out tonight. I need fucking help with my hair all the time. Tony always goes with me.
Yeah.
Tony takes care of it, and that's it. My hair, I don't know.
It needs its own person.
I know. I was actually contemplating like getting a manly haircut,
something that doesn't require styling.
Yeah, because
like what?
I mean, like a man.
What do you mean?
Something short and spiky?
Like what men do. I'm the only guy walking around with a bouffant. Every other guy walks around with like a normal haircut. You know what I mean? But I don't have the balls to do it. I've always had long hair. And I've cut it about as short as I'll cut it.
Yeah, it's even shorter now.
Yeah. That's about it for me.
This is the length.
Ralph thinks I should grow it a little longer. He thinks it's a little too short since it doesn't hide enough.
Hide?
Yeah. Hide aspects of my face. That's what I use my hair for. Let's be honest. If I put enough of it in my face, you can't really. It's a mystery. You're kind of like, hey, he doesn't look so bad. That's always been my move. That was Joey Ramone's move. When I look like him. Joey always had hair hanging in front of his face.
You do not look like Joey Ramone.
I don't know.
Do you have nice ears? I've never seen those.
I have nice ears. Yeah. People I have stuff that's nice that you don't need to be nice. I have probably the prettiest feet a man's ever had.
Yeah.
I have gorgeous ears. All this shit you don't care about. I'd rather be a super hot guy who looks like Brad Pitt and have the ugliest, feet.
And ears.
And deformed feet. My feet are Brad Pitt, which is so weird. It's just so. It's like the worst joke, practical joke anyone can play on you to have beautiful feet. And I'll be hanging out with girls and go, oh yeah, you have really pretty feet. And I'm like, yeah. So now you're gonna sleep with me? No.
Every woman I've interviewed about you says you have gorgeous feet.
Yeah, feet.
They're beautiful. He could have been a foot model.
Yeah, my feet are so hot.
He's a supermodel of feet.
I could be a professional foot model. Like, you ever see like a soap, like the guy's in the shower and he's soaping up? Like, they would cut to my feet.
Right.
You know? And like, and by the way, that's nice. Women look at stuff like that when, if they see a guy with gnarly feet, they don't want to be with him. But
right, because it sort of indicates a hygiene situation.
But, it's just... I'd rather have like chimpanzee feet. Like literally,
like
chimpanzee.
Another species.
Like another species. And look like Brad Pitt.
Maybe Brad Pitt does have chimpanzee feet.
Right.
You hope. But it's really funny how watching the Oscars.
Yeah.
It was almost embarrassing because it's like they are performing. The whole show is just for George Clooney and Brad Pitt.
Yeah, because what does the camera go to? George Clooney and Brad Pitt.
Every time you need a reaction.
Those guys are like kings.
Brad, George, George. The rest of the people aren't even there.
Yeah, and if you just date George Clooney, like Stacy Keibler now, Stacy Keibler is considered the princess of America.
Everybody knows her. Everybody defers to her.
Yeah.
And her fees doubled.
Yeah. She gets something like $25,000 or something to appear anywhere.
Wow.
Said that in the paper. Like she used to get like $5,000 or something, or 10.
Yeah, now you have to get in line.
I was at the Beverly Hills Hotel. I saw her holding a power meeting at a table, like literally like with people just having business proposals.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah. I want to go out with George.
Well,
Clooney.
I hope she strikes gold before he dumps her.
Well, maybe he's in love. Maybe this time he won't.
Yeah, right.
Oh, you guys! Don't you believe in love?
Not with George Clooney. And Brad.
Yeah. I mean, like before dating George Clooney, she was actually hosting Ronnie's block party. She was filling in for Ronnie. Did you hear about the whole Ronnie's block party thing?
No.
Ronnie's block party, Scott and Ronnie go out, and then they go out with all these comedians like Shuley and stuff. And Shuley's got a real act; he's a real comedian, and these other guys are real comedians. So I guess, Ronnie's been traveling with me for America's Got Talent.
Yeah.
So they had JD fill in, and everyone was thrilled with JD, I guess, at the show. And,
oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah, and Scott the engineer, I guess, has been going, but they have two big dates coming up, one in like Arizona and another one far away.
Uh-huh.
And I think Scott's like bailing out on it because it's too far for him, and everyone thinks he's doing a negotiating ploy.
Oh, no, he wants more money?
Yeah, he was like, I think I need a lot more money. Because I think he figured out when he goes far away.
West of the Mississippi, my fees doubled.
And like no one is looking. I mean, who's Scott? First of all, JD could so easily replace Scott because if you have a choice between Ronnie's block party and seeing JD or Scott, don't you want a JD?
Look, I think all these guys are wonderful. But if you give me the choice, I would say JD is a novelty, yes.
Hey, Shuley, there was one picture somebody tweeted at Ronnie's block party. It looked at one point like Scott was asleep on the stage. Right, Shuley.
He might as well be.
Yeah, what's going on with the whole, like, Ronnie didn't show up, JD was there, and from what I'm hearing, everyone liked JD at Ronnie's block party.
I got to tell you, there was, first of all, it was our first weekend that was sold out with this tour.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Right, and there was an energy when JD did these shows this weekend that we didn't have. We've done the Killers of Comedy tour. We've done all kinds of stuff. I play with Artie. There was an energy when JD was there that I couldn't believe. Like people were going out of their mind.
Right.
And then the opposite end shows up. Yeah. Then the opposite end of the spectrum is Scott sitting there, lifeless.
Right.
I think at one point I compared him to a lamp on a nightstand on stage.
Yeah. But I like that. Isn't he now giving you a hard time about showing up for certain dates?
Well, it's so weird with these guys. Like, I don't think they fully understand what it means to be on the road and to the shit sandwiches you got to eat to get to a point. Now, look, we're all helping each other out. When they do these shows with me, it helps sell tickets, no doubt.
Sure.
Right.
But, I'm helping by doing an hour every
You're doing the heavy lifting.
Right. So you would think they'd just be happy to be, we're whisked here and there.
And they make more money than you guys. Like some of the comics get less money, right, than Scott or...
I mean, I have a best friend of mine who I started with in Vegas doing stand-up. Phenomenal comic. This guy, Mad Dog Mattern, did this weekend with us, 3 shows. Every time he finished, standing ovation. Right?
Oh.
This guy crushed all weekend long. I go to JD. I said, Scott is out for Chicago and Arizona. And you'd have to ask him why.
Why is Scott out for Chicago and Arizona?
You want my honest opinion?
Yeah.
Okay. I think the fact that it's okay, it's a bit of a pain in the ass, the flying around. I get that. Okay.
Yeah, it's a long trip.
I get that. But it's not like you're doing it for free. You're getting a basic minimum guarantee. If we don't sell a fucking ticket, you still get this money in your pocket.
Right.
That's good money.
Right.
You know.
Right.
I think he knows that with the overhead of flying people out and getting hotels and rental cars, that he's not going to make anything more than his minimum. So what's it worth to him? You know,
is that what's going on, Scott?
No, it had nothing to do with the money.
Why are you not going to
commitments? Previous commitments.
You committing?
You committed to the Killers, whatever they're calling.
Who's going to sit around on that weekend and go, "Where's Scott? I've been waiting for him all weekend."
So I couldn't make it that weekend. That's all.
But
I'm
did
going
you
to
agree
San
to
Francisco.
go?
Yes.
No. Originally, I said I don't think I could make it that weekend. When you said,
but you said that for like 3 fucking weeks.
No, I haven't.
I tell you, I go, Scott, I need to know. Are you in
I couldn't
or are you out?
change the plans I had, so I told you.
Why don't you just cut him out completely?
Well, but here's my other problem. So I go to JD. I go, listen, Scott's not available. Can you do Chicago and Arizona? And he goes, well, you know, he's like, we got to renegotiate. I'm like, renegotiate what?
I never said renegotiate. He did. But
you've said it at other times.
Well,
you shook me down. Let's be honest.
I'm going to San Francisco.
God, imagine getting shaken down by
this
the
guy
likes of
comes
Scott
up to me
D'Angelo.
one day.
I'm not shaking him down.
Okay. Let's talk. One day he comes up. One day he comes up to me and goes,
it's negotiating. It's not shaking down.
Yeah, fuck you.
As a Jew, I guess it's shaking down. But
yeah, let me tell you how you negotiate. Let me explain to everybody how Scott negotiates. He comes up to me and goes, so, yeah, I just don't think scheduling-wise I'll be able to do a lot of these shows. It's just not going to work out.
He's the guy who wanted extra money.
He's the reason I started this fucking tour.
Right,
I swear. I swear to you. I'm not lying.
Right. He started in with you.
So he says, well, you know, just scheduling-wise, it's a lot of flying. I don't know. I said, okay, fine.
What else does he have to do?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Sit behind bowlers on ESPN.
Right.
That's it.
That was his big excitement.
So I come to him the next day. I go, Scott, are you sure you're out or are you in? And he goes, well, if there was just more money. Now all of a sudden,
I didn't say that.
Money.
You didn't say that.
For Chicago? I never
for
said
everything.
That.
You said for the whole pack. You said, well, if I could just, you know, if there's just more money there, then it wouldn't be a problem being out. Yeah, so do I, and I can't because I'm paying you guys an arm and a fucking leg.
Well, who the fuck do you think is coming there because of our guys? They're not going to see you.
Oh, you think so? They're coming to see you with a fucking cell phone on your lap like a jerk off?
Try doing the show without Ronnie or me.
I've been doing shows without Ronnie and you.
So go ahead.
And Ronnie, and in all fairness,
he put it together for you.
And in all fairness, I'm scared that you're going to fucking walk away from the block party show.
Why am I being busted
because I'm
being busted because you busted his balls. I remember you busted his balls.
No, I didn't bust his balls.
You were like, can I get some money? And then you get angry when everyone's making appearances and you're not involved.
His balls.
Don't include him. Take him out.
And then JD's like, I want to renegotiate. And I go, JD, you know the comic you introduced this weekend that you loved? I mean, JD said he's one of the greatest comics he's seen. I'm like, you've made 10 times more than him. Like,
oh my goodness.
I thought these guys need money. Why wouldn't you go? You got nothing else.
I understand that he doesn't like to travel. I get it. Fine.
Yeah, but come on, make some dough.
I did not ask to be a part. Shuli asked me to fill in for Ronnie.
All right, but now you got a shot. People liked you. You went over big.
But I'm not good at.
None of them. Scott's worse than you.
It's not my thing, and
But don't you want the extra money? Wow, like Rockefeller.
No, that's not. Shut up. No, it's not. I'm not Rockefeller.
Bank some money, dude.
But it's not.
It's not my thing. It's such easy money, Joe.
It's not your thing. You don't have to do anything.
You really?
Yeah. Yes, you do. You still have to do stuff.
You just stand there, and people just go crazy when they see you.
Howard, I told him just be a traffic cop up there. Have like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, you know, of whatever you. And he did great. He came up with bits himself. He came up with suggestions. He was in control as a host. He was great.
This is the laziest DJ I've ever seen in my entire life. Hello.
Go make some dough. This is what it's about.
But it's not I'm not a performer, and I'm not comfortable doing it.
You know,
and I'm not comfortable doing it, and that's mainly it.
If you're looking for comfort all the time in life, you're never going to get anywhere.
Scott's the guy. He was always walking around here, sad sack. Everybody makes appearances. I don't get anything. Nobody asks me. No one invites me to the party. Then you fucking invite him, and then he's renegotiating. I don't never get invited.
I'm just like, what's going on? Like,
Why? So get away from these guys.
I took a Greyhound bus one New Year's from Vegas to Colorado to do a fucking $100 show.
So when he starts complaining that I'm never included, say, fuck you, I'm not including you in anything.
You know what? It's
Take him off the bill.
At this point, it's like I have myself, John Toll, Mad Dog, three amazing, and the three of us amazing comics. Ronnie could be the only one who could pull diva shit right now, and I would understand it. He's got TV deals, he's got, cologne deals, whatever he's got. He's fine. He's fine.
He's not your problem.
Ronnie loves to be around fans. He loves to fucking be out on the weekend.
Right,
the travel bothers him a little bit, and I understand that. He's old. But other than that, he's having a blast. And, I don't care what you tell me, JD, you had a great fucking time this weekend.
It was fine. But
you didn't look uncomfortable, laughing and having a blast after the shows.
Well, yeah, I was glad the shows were over. I was done. I didn't do anything.
That's the other thing. You cannot compliment. He will not take a compliment. I go, JD, you really were great up there for a show. He goes, well, there's 2 more left. And I go, well, I said, JD.
You gotta stay focused,
You're a great human being.
But Scott, why would you go? I heard you were like watching the professional bowling tournament all weekend because you were on TV. And by the way, talk about a black cloud. Every bowler that bowled on the lane where Scott was behind him lost.
Oh, wow.
Well,
do you know
there
that?
was only 3 bowlers with me. I mean,
yeah, but every bowler,
one of the guys finished like in the top 20.
Every bowler on TV that you were sitting behind lost.
No, well, the guy won. Obviously, one of them had to win.
There you are.
The best is the guy sitting behind Scott.
He won. Pete Weber won.
I don't know.
So how can you make a statement?
Someone told me they heard that whenever a bowler came up in front of you.
Yes, it is.
Obviously.
Pete Weber sat on the other side whenever he wasn't bowling. Right. All the other bowlers sat right in front of you.
Oh, you're talking about sitting in front of me.
Yeah.
Well, there was a lot of people around me. I mean, I wasn't the only one there. You
think somebody else has your black cloud?
Nobody has. That's
Someone
ridiculous.
told me you were yelling at the snack bar server.
I heard about
you
that.
got into an altercation.
This isn't a real taco.
Right.
What were you fighting about?
I wasn't fighting. I just went in there with plenty of time, I thought, to eat dinner before I had to be at a meeting.
There's always a problem with his
Every time. So I ordered a hamburger, which was supposed to be quick, and 20 minutes later, it still wasn't ready. And I went up politely, and I handed him my receipt. I said, do you know when this order is coming out? And he said a few minutes, and then I kept waiting and waiting, and finally I went up to him and said, do you have any idea when this order is coming out? I have to go to a meeting.
Yeah.
I got a little. I wasn't fighting.
I have a meeting with the 8th grade.
Yeah, I had to be at a meeting.
What meeting? Who did you have?
With a PBA. They need you to be at roll call before your bowl.
I'm having a meeting.
Roll call.
Push my PBA meeting back 10 minutes. I'm waiting for my snacks.
Hold the meeting. I need a burger.
This poor fucking kid's working at a snack bar in a bowling alley.
I wasn't a kid.
Please, my meeting.
Even more pathetic. I wasn't a kid, and you're yelling at him about a burger.
I wasn't a kid.
Yeah, we'd love to hear that meeting.
You call this a tomato?
The meeting is just they explain the rules and they make sure you're there, and that's the meeting.
I specifically asked for iceberg lettuce.
Bowling is the only sport that you can eat a hamburger before playing.
That's right.
It'd be a full stomach.
I like how they have to explain.
I needed some protein.
Yeah.
I like that they have to explain the rules of bowling to these guys.
He's only hasn't been bowling
what
enough.
What the fuck has changed?
We had a meeting about the rules.
Okay, there's still 10 pins, right?
Any other rules?
They're not thinking of taking away a pin, are they?
I'm late for my rule meeting.
Is it true you lost to like a 13-year-old?
Well, there was a few 14 and 15-year-olds there.
But they bowled like they were 20.
Damn kids.
I have to get ready for my big bowling match against a 13-year-old.
But I took out the fetus.
Played four Scott versus a fetus.
I didn't bowl with him directly. He was in the tournament, though.
JD, you should go do these gigs, dude. I don't know what they're paying you, but according to Shirley,
it was very good money.
You don't need money?
No, listen, it's not.
Get out of that shithole you're living in. How many of these dates could you book a year? Like maybe 6 or 7 for him, right?
You want to hear something? I got a guy who contacted me who wants to book a weekend in 2013 in Montego Bay in Jamaica.
Oh my goodness!
What does it pay?
A Ronnie Mund.
Is there dinner?
A Ronnie Mund weekend in Jamaica.
Oh my
this guy
God.
wants to do.
Wow!
A whole inclusive thing for fans to come out for all 3 days.
Yeah.
And this is the phone calls I get day and night. Like, this thing is running on all cylinders right
So why
now.
wouldn't JD get in on this?
It's not my thing.
But you know what? Sitting here ain't my thing, but they pay me.
Well, I'm sorry.
I would like to be anywhere
It's
else.
called a job. It's not supposed to be comfortable.
But I have a job. This is my job.
But JD, I could understand if you did this weekend and you sucked and it was fucking terrible and you bombed.
Well, you know what? Don't convince him.
You didn't do any of those. You were really good, and he came out to standing ovations.
You mean all he has to do is stand there? Let me understand the job. He goes,
right.
Hey, everybody, I'm JD Hammer. Hey, by the way, we just got here in Baltimore, and I got to tell you, man, we're having a great time. And tonight we're gonna have Shuli and this other idiot and this other douchebag, and we're gonna entertain you. And it's gonna be great fun. Any questions for anybody? Hey, JD, why are you such a fucking dick? Hey, whatever. Okay, here's Shuli. That's it.
That's it.
Oh my God.
That's it.
Whatever.
That's too much.
Yeah, you actually.
I did too much work.
You actually did a lot more.
Right.
But JD opened the show, and then he opened the show by.
What did you say when you opened the show? Let me hear what you did.
You know how
Were you there?
Go ahead.
LL Cool J read a prayer, did a prayer for Whitney Houston before the Grammy, so that's what I did. The LL Cool J Whitney Houston prayer
to open the show.
Cool. To open the show.
And I thought it was really smart and
Yes.
funny. And then he has a joke about Scott right after the
What did you say about Scott?
Will Murray gave me this joke. He said, how is Whitney Houston dead and Scott Salem still alive? The most important question actually is, how is Whitney Houston dead and Scott Salem still alive? Okay, you have to do one more song because I'm about to. We don't want to kill the man, for Christ's sake.
And that killed.
There you go.
And then after that, you bring up a comic.
What the
fuck?
I don't get you guys.
He felt really uncomfortable.
It's like handing you money for doing nothing.
And then at one point he read.
Okay, get someone else. It's fine.
At one point he read Winter.
And by the way, you do less than JD.
That's right.
And you're negotiating with.
I do.
I thought you were the guy
nothing.
every minute. I need money.
Oh yeah, you should see this guy.
No one pays me.
The only time this guy comes to life is if there's not a cord long enough for him to sit his ass on stage while the fucking show's going on.
That's right.
We got a problem. He's running around. And again, the meet and greet's about to start. I tell Scott, I go, get your food before the meet and greet.
Come on, you know.
Well, no, I'm going to say this.
I got a story about the meet and greet too. Go ahead.
So he orders his food in typical Scott fashion.
Yeah.
Everybody's getting their food all around the place. Scott's is taking an hour.
Why? What does he order?
He just ordered a burger.
Right.
But it's Scott. That's his luck. We went out to eat.
You mean everybody got their food but you?
Apparently.
So have no fucking luck.
As soon as the waitress brings it over to me, Bruno, the guy we work with, came in and he goes, meet and greet's open.
Yeah, starting. And I've gone to restaurants with him after a show. We all ordered food. His is the only one that's ice cold. I'm not lying.
Wow.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
And for the later show, there was another meet and greet. And he stayed for like 5 minutes and left.
No, I didn't.
I said, yes, you did. Scott, we were there 10 minutes.
No.
Okay.
Scott, you said to me before the meeting, you go, the parking garage I'm in closes at 1:50. Closes at 1:30.
Yeah.
I'm out of here at 1:15.
I had to leave.
Oh, my. Everything's your problem.
Howard, I swear to God, I'm
like-
a fucking headliner of this show, and every 2 seconds there's another fucking thing I got to deal with.
Right.
Every 2
They're
seconds.
coming to you to traffic
To me,
cop
to me.
and
You understand it
do
when it's
logistics.
Beetlejuice with you, but not these guys. They should be-
Exactly.
yeah.
You know.
Everything's your problem.
By the way, Shuli, my parking lot closes at 1:15.
I didn't say one thing to you the whole weekend. I don't get it.
Why is it Shuli's problem with the car?
I didn't say it was a problem. I said
so. Why?
I was in the meet and greet for 45 minutes. I don't know what the fuck
you
you're
were
talking
not there
about.
45 minutes, Scott.
So
You were not.
So Shuli sets
I
up
was there
this
the whole time.
Shuli sets up this whole fucking thing for you, and now you're bailing out on him.
yeah,
I'm not bailing
being
out.
at
It's
the-
one
Weekend. 2 weekends.
It's 1 weekend.
I thought it was 2 gigs.
It's the same weekend.
I'm dying to know what this commitment is.
Yeah, what's your commitment?
That it takes 2 days.
I guarantee it's something to do with bowling or
It's
some
no
dumb
bowling.
shit
It's
thing.
no bowling. So
What is the
I'm not
commitment?
bailing on anything. We're going to San Francisco and Sacramento in April.
Right.
Well, we'll see. I don't know. Maybe a commitment will come up then, and you won't be able to do that then.
I said I was going to that.
You never. When we brought up this schedule, you never said, "Oh, I may have a commitment that weekend, and I might not be able to go." You never said that.
I said that
as
from
we
the
got
day you
closer.
told me.
You started bitching about the trip. Well,
No,
then first we got to fly to
What's your big
Chicago,
commitment?
then
Let's hear it.
Arizona.
I have family obligations to
Bullshit.
take care of.
Bullshit. I smell bullshit.
No, there's no bullshit.
Yeah.
No bullshit. So I'm not.
You can't go like some other time. You can't say to your family another time. This is something that has to be done.
Like
that
you can't
weekend.
say I have to work because it's not like you're coming home empty-handed. You're going to come home with money.
No, I got it. I get it. And
He
really,
doesn't need money.
The money. No, the money is nice to have, and I'm a little bummed that I can't do it.
Right.
It's not. Believe me, the money. I like the money, of course.
What's the commitment?
It's a family wedding that I'm going to. So
yeah.
Wedding.
The wedding came up 3 weeks ago.
All snowboarding and Aspen.
all of a sudden, I'm invited to a wedding. No, I believe me. I want to go with these guys. I have a good time. We had a great time this weekend.
Dude,
the shows
how does the wedding only come up 3 weeks before?
It wasn't 3 weeks. I told him originally when he told me the date, I probably won't be able to do that.
Is that true?
I don't remember. All I remember
I'm
is him
telling
coming
you.
to me and saying, the first time he came to me and said, the flying, it might be a bit of a problem. And then the very next day, I said, so what's the deal? Are you in or you out? Well, if there was just more money. There was just
Somehow
more
the
money.
wedding would disappear.
Right.
Yeah, and I'm just like, what the fuck? This is
Sorry,
shaking
dude.
me down.
Yeah. So what'd you do? Did you give in to him?
Well, I fucking got pissed, man. I
Did you
walked
give in
up.
to his demands?
No, I
he's
just said
not
Scott.
going.
No.
I go, Scott. I said. Well,
So in other words, he can get out of the family commitment. If
yeah.
it was just more money.
Absolutely.
No.
Scott,
no.
if I fucking wrote a number down right now and showed it to you and said this is what you're making for Chicago, you on the air you'd call up your family, tell them to go fuck themselves and come and do this show.
Right.
So don't bullshit me.
No. It's not that at all.
Everybody has a price.
Right.
He doesn't get it. Like there's no headliner that does this kind of money split with people on the show,
Well.
and I got no problem doing it because. Like I said, we're helping each other out.
Right.
But you got to get to a point where you got to realize, look, to get to the level where we all can make better money, you got to do the fucking shows.
Right. Yeah, you got to be consistent.
Right.
So who else you got around here? Throw Scott off the bill and get
You
got
can't get
Ronnie.
JD.
JD you can't get. Evidently, he's
We should do Stern Show's Got Talent, and me and you should judge the staff and see who's going to be added to the
I don't care if
contract.
any of you go out on the road.
I don't care either.
Yeah, I just like hearing all these stories. All right, well, anyway, there you have it. Shuley, Scott the engineer, and JD.
Yeah.
So, JD, you're out. You're not doing it.
I'm not opposed to doing other shows. I just don't. I don't like doing so many. You know, I like.
It's one weekend a month. One weekend a month.
Just
I
that
used to-
sentence is
with
good enough.
With the Killers of Comedy, we were out 3 weekends a month. 3
Right.
weeks out of a month, we were on the road.
Right.
This is one weekend a month.
Right. And what do? You sit home all weekend.
Yeah, well, that's what I do. Sorry.
Yeah. I mean, no, I'm
I
saying.
do stuff here and there.
You get out and be with some dudes and maybe meet some chicks.
Yeah, we saw what happened this past weekend.
Well, that was a fiasco. He lined it all up.
He came to me like 2 weeks before the show. And he's like,
All right,
What did he say? What did he say?
No, he's just like, I need the hotel information. I need to know what hotel we're staying. I'm like,
Why? Because you had that gig set up with the chick in the room.
right. I'm like, so
I need to get.
so I
listen,
felt bad that he
I can't tell you why, but I need my hotel.
I told him.
You thought you were going to be banging at that hotel.
I didn't listen with my with my low with my thoughts. I don't expect anything to happen.
All right, maybe we will renegotiate.
with my low.
What did he really want to say?
I don't know. With my low
expectations or whatever.
Why did you need to know the hotel like 2 weeks ahead of time? Like, what were you telling her?
She stayed with the friend at the hotel.
Oh, so you got her at the same hotel?
Yes.
Oh, fuck. You were really...
He had it all planned perfectly.
Till the dude showed up.
And then the next morning, we're walking out to leave, and they're like apart from each other. It's not like they're walking hand in hand or anything. And I'm like, wow, he had that chick up. I go, look at this motherfucker. His first weekend with us.
Right.
He's fucking got chicks. He's got a suite. He's
Right.
got, you know, look at him. Good for him.
Right.
Walk up to him like, you close that deal, huh? Oh, not exactly. She brought a friend there. In my room till 5 in the morning. I'm just like, oh, Jesus.
Oh, poor guy. No, and every minute he was like, "What? He didn't care about anything."
Got into a panic.
How many steps away from my room?
How far is the hotel from where she is?
Could you make it like an adjacent room where you have a little door passes through?
Shirley, what room am I in? I got to tell her immediately.
Is that room
Oh,
service?
you had it all fucking lined up, dude.
He did, man.
He was so excited. See, now that's why he's not willing
That's
or
right.
I
anxious
guarantee you.
to do other gigs.
Dude.
This one worked out badly for him.
I guarantee you.
That has nothing to do with
Dude,
it.
you could get something lined up.
No, I know.
Your side's quite that high.
No, I
Was
know.
was the chick really hot?
She was, yeah, she was really hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen, I know. I'm not a performer. I'm not
Was she a
comfortable.
10?
She's up there.
Oh yeah, she was.
Yeah.
She was like between 8 to 10, no doubt.
So why don't you get a 6 and you with a slam dunk?
That's not what happened. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I was on stage. And
Bring a 10 to the hotel. Bring a 6. Have a good weekend.
Well, I guarantee you come to Chicago, Arizona, I'll have fucking a total of 28 for you. How about that?
That's right. You'll get a 28.
Yeah, 2
It's
10s
gonna be
and an
50
8. How
of them.
about that? Yeah.
I don't know. Sure. What hotel am I in? I just need the hotel information.
Oh my God, this is
dude.
so funny.
So what happened? As soon as Shuli got the hotel, you gave her the information, and then she hooked up a room there.
Yeah.
Wow.
And you
Keep this
thought,
on the
"Ooh,
DL.
This is going to be good.
These guys,
Oh,
they're talking
man.
about renegotiating. You should see this show in
There's
the
no,
lobby of a
surely,
hotel.
first of all, you're not talking. Go ahead.
What?
I'm sorry.
What?
No, he's talking about renegotiation. I'm like,
That's the word you used, though.
I'm fucking around when I said renegotiating. Okay.
You
Whatever.
said you don't like to travel, you don't like to
There's
leave your
that-
house, and if you're going to do that, then you want to renegotiate.
No, I said I to travel. Forget it. I give up. I give up talking.
Give up?
Can I go,
You
please?
give up talking. You can't give up on talking. Give up
Then I
talking.
really can't use you on the show.
I give up talking. You can't give. Don't give up on talking,
I
JD.
talked way too much today.
What was the question?
Nothing.
He said he never used the word renegotiate, but everything else I said I was accurate about.
Right.
So I take it back.
It's breaking my heart that you had to get like you were bugging Shuli for the hotel.
I wasn't bugging him. I just asked,
Yeah.
you know.
And then he got the chick lined up at the hotel.
He wasn't a pain in the ass like this guy. Like every 2
like
seconds.
Scott, the engineer.
Oh, I'm like,
I
so
didn't
we're
do
gonna do. I go, we're gonna do this weekend in Chicago, in Seattle, and Portland. Like this is 3 months away. I tell him. And 2 weeks later, Scott. So I'm looking online. There's only one flight coming back. I go, Scott.
Scott,
this
that's
has
not my
nothing to do
problem.
with you.
Right.
It has nothing to do. Don't worry. People know when we need to get back. They know when we need to leave. It'll be taken care of.
Oh.
You know, just the other day. Flights are very cheap right now. If you want to get to tickets, get them now. For
Just trying to help out.
So fucking annoying.
No, that's not annoying. I'm
trying to help out.
I'm trying to help out.
Show up
Do
for the
show.
date.
Yeah, do the show.
You see, in other words, Shuli has booked this whole thing around you guys.
Yeah.
Around
In other
Scott,
words-
mainly.
No,
That's right.
but he's booked this thing, and now it falls on his head when you guys can't show up. It's like all his headache. That's what he's saying. He's saying, hey, we're all in this together.
I got
Everybody
it.
wants to make money. You guys got to step up to the plate and take on
You
some
gotta be
responsibility.
there.
Poor fucking guy's going to have a nervous breakdown.
Listen.
Right,
Ronnie
Shuli?
couldn't-
Do I have
Ronnie
a-
had
Dude, you have no idea.
Ronnie
what's
had a
going
commitment
on.
with you this past weekend that he had to take care of.
All right.
Okay?
Listen, that
I
comes
have
first.
no problem with
You know,
Ronnie.
and that is the door opening for them all
Absolutely.
to become
Absolutely.
a pain in the ass.
No,
Ronnie's not going. I'm not going.
I don't want to be a pain in the ass.
I'll
Listen.
have commitments too.
Right, yeah. Now Scott can't be left out.
I like how Scott goes, I don't want to be in pain in the... You know no other way. Let's be honest.
The sentence, I don't want to be a pain in the ass
Don't
coming out of your
say
mouth.
that.
Don't ever
is
say it
impossible.
again.
He doesn't see it, though.
No, he's the last to see it.
Right.
Every time.
I'm not a pain in the ass. Where's my plane ticket? I have to leave the parking garage.
I'm sitting there calling my DJ's hotel
I'm not
room
available.
to come down to the lobby. I'm watching my DJ step off an elevator with a plastic shopping bag with his DJ equipment in it.
Right.
He was tying his shoe and testing the equipment at the same time.
That's called talent, buddy.
Well, I don't know when everyone became a Rockefeller.
A diva.
I can tell you one thing: the fans are loving the show. The comics on it are great. The audience turnout has been great.
So what are you going to do now? You don't have JD.
Yeah, your bill is falling apart.
I mean, it's
Ronnie's block party. There's no Ronnie,
it's
no
just
Scott,
be
no
me
JD.
and Ronnie. That's it.
Oh, it is Ronnie. All right.
Yeah, no,
Ronnie will come back.
Ronnie's been in from day one.
Ronnie loves it.
He does, and he's great at it. He's amazing at it. I think all three of them would be fucking great, but then I'm coming home with no money.
Right. Poor you.
I'm in the middle of moving. My kid's gonna be 2. I feel like my heart's gonna explode any fucking day. I walk when I get off the 2 trains and the bus that I gotta fucking take home. I walk by a cemetery, and first thought is, these lucky motherfuckers.
Right.
That's my first thought. You have no idea how lucky you are.
I know that feeling.
And then my second thought is, why isn't Scott fucking in that cemetery? Fucking waste of a human being.
Just fucking relentless, man. Just
I am.
fucking relentless.
I am. When I sit.
Listen, you don't like me at the shows, fine. Book him all the time. Take Ronnie. If you feel so strongly about me being dead, then prove to me that you are alive.
Scott, you know what it is? Scott, you have a worker mentality. You're finally in business with somebody where you guys could all be in business together.
I know this.
So you gotta say to your family, look, I got commitments with Shuli. I'm doing this to make extra money. We're in a business together. No, you're like, I'll pick and choose.
I'm not picking and choosing.
This fucking guy.
This is the only one that
I could understand.
I've done every other one, and I'm committed to the other one.
And Scott, I can understand if I said, look, there's a risk maybe on a weekend with a high overrate where we come back with nothing. Then I can tell you, say, no, look, I don't want to come back with nothing.
No, I know.
But there's a minimum that's still fucking. Anybody in that fucking back office would shove the next person over to get that minimum. Trust me.
I got you. I understand. And believe me,
then why is there a question?
I give up.
Ronnie
He's going to pile on.
Go ahead.
What
do you want to say, Ronnie?
Hold on. I didn't even know what was going on. This has been going on for 40 minutes, I heard.
Right. Sorry to wake you.
Where the fuck were you?
I was talking to Chuck Zito.
What are you guys doing a show now?
Bruce Willis?
Yeah. Scott has has major issues.
Here we go.
Like if we make fun of him,
right?
He goes to me, why do you have to get on me all the time? I go, that's you. That's what you're all about. That's why you're there.
Well, he's like.
So he doesn't like the show.
He doesn't. I don't know what he likes. I think the only thing he likes is the money.
We all bust each other's balls.
But now he's. I
like doing the shows.
All right, listen, guys.
I don't think he likes doing the shows.
Right.
He wants more money to do less.
No, that's
and
not.
what does he do during the show?
Nothing.
Shirley?
Okay, so you know what, Scott?
Wait, tell me about the picture that was up on Twitter this week. From the show. Did you see that picture?
Yeah, he was sleeping during.
He was sitting on the stage. It looked like he was fast asleep.
I wasn't sleeping. Okay.
He's like Biden at a State of the Union address.
Right.
So Scott comes up. His idea, the show starts with the house lights being dimmed. Let's get this party started. Which Scott has yet to start any fucking party ever
in his whole life.
Right. That starts, and he starts running through the audience, which I love. I love the fact that he's comfortable enough to fucking run through the audience, and we all laugh at him because it looks ridiculous. And then he gets on stage. The crowd's excited. He introduces either Ronnie or JD, whoever's doing the show with him.
When he comes out, though, does he dance with people?
No.
He'll high-five people.
No, he dances through the crowd. And Shuli sits there and he cries. Yeah. He's laughing so hard.
It's funny.
So your thing is dancing. Oh, there he is. Oh, I see. Yeah, that is funny. Yeah. Oh,
Howard,
jumping.
I'm like Spider-Man.
Yeah.
If you played the audio of the Hindenburg disaster, it would fit perfectly with him dancing through the crowd.
Oh, it's heartbreaking.
It's an experience.
And then he starts talking. He's completely out of breath. He's like, "How's everybody doing?"
Does anybody have an iron lung? Does anybody know CPR?
And then Scott goes, we booked a deal in Toronto,
right?
So he's got to get a passport.
My God!
Because in New York you can get an enhanced license. You don't have to get a passport to go to Toronto.
Yeah.
So it's $40 to get an enhanced license, but it's like $200-something to get a passport.
Oh, that cuts into his.
So he's like, I'm not going to Canada.
So now it's your problem, Scott. You're in business with these guys.
I know.
You agreed to do this.
Yes.
They agreed to do it with you to help you make money and all that.
Yes.
And then as soon as there's a $200 expense, I'm not going.
Meanwhile, it wouldn't have been 200.
You don't see the problem in that?
But also, they want to do this deal in Montego Bay. You're going to have a passport.
Well, and not only that,
I'm going to get a passport.
It'll be $200, Robin.
The Toronto gig, we told him about passports how many months ago?
Oh, that was back in September.
Yeah, and then he springs it on you. He's not going. And then
I didn't say it wasn't
he's represented to these
No,
people.
you said you weren't going. You weren't. You said you weren't getting a passport.
Well,
you
I
weren't
still
spending
could go.
$200 and something dollars. So move to New York. You'd be able to get an enhanced license for $40.
I'll get the passport.
Yeah, I mean, Scott.
Oh, now I get a passport.
You're a problem. Surely
He never says anything, Howard.
And JD's coming to Chicago and Arizona with us.
He is?
Yeah, he's going to take his place. He's not going.
Are you going?
You're going.
This is what I get.
You're going.
Thank you, Ronnie.
You're going.
See, that's why I love Ronnie. He knows what's up.
He's going.
There's no debate here.
It's like when Ronnie gets the girls topless. He just tells JD.
No, JD's he's doing me, we had a talk. We did.
See?
Don't do it. No, we did.
You're having a talk now.
We had a talk.
He's been talking to Chuck Zito.
I have Chuck come in and talk. How's that?
Now you're going.
Now you're going.
Thanks.
I think this is the talk. Yeah. All
No,
right.
I talked to him yesterday, and he said, "I'm not going." I said, "Yeah, going. You're going. Don't worry about it. You'll do it." He wasn't going to do hard for me and Stanford, but he did it.
Yeah. Well,
So
meanwhile, he
he's
made
gonna
himself
go.
a nice bunch of money,
Yeah,
right?
he's going to have a
Yes,
and
I did. I thought it was going to be like, one-time thing. And now,
now you can blame it on Scott.
All right.
I mean,
Well,
I had to go with Howard because that's my job, okay? And without Howard, there's no block party.
Martin, you're on the air.
Right?
Let me find out what Martin. Martin says he's been to the block party.
Okay.
Yes, Martin.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, Scott, you cannot possibly be so deluded to believe that you are the top bill above Shuli.
I didn't.
I'm telling you right now that the reason why this block party exists is because of Ronnie and Shuli. You do nothing. You're lumped. You're the train wreck that people come to witness.
Did Scott do anything at the block party you were at?
And where do you work?
He does. I'm the manager of a web development team.
Oh,
Which show did you go to, sir?
I went to the Seattle show, and it was
Oh, yeah, you had a good time at that one. That was a blast.
It was awesome. Ronnie is great. Shuli's great. Scott is a lump. He does nothing.
But and that being said, Howard, like you said it one day that you're fascinated by him doing nothing.
Again,
I'll say, and I'm fascinated at that. As angry as it makes me that I have to pay this fucking guy at the end of the night, it's fascinating to me.
Hey, if
It's
you're so
fascinating to
angry
me.
and you want me dead and you get you mad to pay me, then
I don't have to kick you off the show.
I don't have to do the show.
You quit every other weekend.
I don't have to do the show.
You quit the show all the time.
I don't quit the show. He vehemently says.
And then
that
when he's off the show, he'll be like, nobody gives me any money.
he keeps saying that I do nothing,
all right. We've
and
been
he's
over
annoyed
this.
that he has to pay me.
All right,
So
I
won't do him anymore.
All right, I got to get
Oh,
to
you're so
There
full
he
of
goes,
shit.
quitting again.
You know you're not quitting.
Now he's going to go and lock the door in his studio and stew.
And
And,
what are you always getting on me for? That's what I'll hear later.
and then you come in there and you go, Scott, what are you pissed off? Oh, I was just kidding around.
Scott, it's just a pain in the ass to have to deal with a guy like you. Like,
All
just
right.
be grateful you're there.
I am
And
grateful.
show up for the fucking dates. And you're part of a team. You agreed to this. Just do it. Stop fucking around with
Be
these
a
guys.
professional.
Oh, I wish I didn't have to buy a passport. Well, fucking join the real world. We all wish we don't have to pay money for anything.
Right.
But guess
Come on,
what?
Scott, be a team player, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
We got some big stuff coming up.
Yeah.
When you fucking hamburger, put it aside and shake people's hands.
I did. I didn't eat it. Okay.
My hamburger.
One day there's gonna everybody's
I miss
picture,
you, hamburger.
everybody's meet and greet picture with Scott's gonna have like chicken finger sauce on their shoulder from him taking pictures with.
A hamburger.
He always orders something messy too.
I was at the bowling alley. I had a meeting coming up, and I said to the young man, "My burger hasn't been here for 40 I minutes." have no idea what you're dealing with.
He was all worried about Friday night was the Hartford show, and he was also doing the bowling.
Right.
And he was afraid if he made the finals,
Right.
he was trying to figure out how he was gonna
Make the final.
Yeah.
how he was
How was
gonna
that gonna
bowl and go to Hartford at the same time.
I told you from the beginning there was no way I was going to be able to make the finals.
The
Please.
finals.
I had
He's worried
I had
about it.
What if I
bowled like shit anyway?
I can't even beat a 13-year-old. How am I going to make the finals? What if Angelina Jolie wants to give me a blowjob? What am I going to do?
Yeah, why worry about it?
I wasn't worried about
He's
it.
worried about the finals.
It's busting your chops.
Yeah.
Hey, Howard, can I ask
You're always busting my chops. When I do it
Yeah,
to you, it's
Martin.
like, why you always get on me?
Howard, can I ask Shuli a quick question?
Yeah.
Hey, Shuli, if you were given a couple hours on Thursday morning to do the Miserable Men show again, would you do it?
Yeah, I do whatever they ask
He does.
me to
He's
do
a team
here,
player.
yeah.
This fucking guy, he does everything. He's around here.
I've weighed shit in a bag from High Pitch Eric and Joey
this
Boots.
is our utility man. Shuli, you don't get any fucking aggravation with.
Is it possible that we could possibly schedule that? I mean, Thursdays it's not light. You've got a lot of good content on there, but it'd be great to have the Miserable Men back.
All right. Well,
we're going to meet at the bowling alley and discuss this.
After our hamburgers.
I can't do it.
After the PBA meeting.
Hey, you know what, Martin? I'm having a good feeling about you. I like you because you go out, you support the show, you support
Martin's
these guys.
a huge fan.
Martin's a huge fan.
And I mean that literally. He's like 500
Oh, but
pounds.
he's in Seattle. I was gonna give him tickets to that Bruce Springsteen show.
Oh.
Where
he doesn't fly.
He doesn't
Martin.
fly?
No.
Too bad.
Neither do I.
I appreciate it. I really do appreciate
All
it. I wouldn't be able to make it out there, though.
Yeah, right. Okay, Martin. Cool. All right, later.
Thanks, Howard.
All right, bye. Like that guy. All right, I do have to take a break. Boys, Lisa G, thank you. Is Lisa still here?
No.
Oh, she left.
Usually she stands there.
That's never happened before.
Yeah, really? What
chased her out?
I don't know. But, boys, I wish you best of luck with your block party, Ronnie's block party. Hope it all works out. JD, may you get the courage to go on stage and make some money.
He's coming, man. He's coming to Chicago and Arizona.
It's the easiest money
He'll
you
be
can
there.
make, son. I'm telling you.
Count on it, people.
I
He'll be there.
don't like it, though. I'm not comfortable. It's not my thing. What is your thing? Sitting at home?
Yes.
It's not my thing. Meanwhile, you had a chick up to your room. All right, granted, it was a dude with her, but...
Yeah, you got
Oh,
close.
I didn't know about
You
that.
got close.
Wow.
He had it all lined up.
With a dude.
Yeah, but he had it all lined up.
I'm telling
We
you.
don't need to go back.
We didn't know
over
the
this.
dude was coming.
You do a weekend with Ronnie, JD, deals are being closed left and right for you.
All right, boys, good luck. Thanks. And Shuli, may you not kill yourself.
Thank you, buddy.
Right,
Help me,
okay.
Howard.
We'll
Help
be
me get
back.
on the road by myself.
We'll be
please.
back. I will get to phone calls. I do have a lot to get to. I realize we've been wasting a lot of time on nonsense.
And where's
this
my
morning.
breakfast?
Scott, go get your hamburger. We'll be back right after these words.
Shuli, so much was made about the negative aspects of the block party. Is there any joy in it for you? What are some of the positives?
There's a ton of joy in it. I have a blast. We bust balls, but it is fun when we're on the road and hanging out with each other. It's just all the drama and politics away from that shit. Just the pain in the ass. Like, I don't want to deal with it, you know? It's not my job, as my friend Jose would say.
But it's worth it in the long run. All of the drama, all of the chaos, all of the headaches.
Yeah, I mean, if you got a paycheck from this company, you'd realize it's worth it too, and you put up with it. But it absolutely is worth it. It's, as far as jobs go, it's, you know, it's a pretty cool one to kind of have and be a part of, I think.
Scott,
it's
at
just
the end,
me.
Hey, yeah, exactly. But you're the orchestrator. You're the quarterback of this production.
Me?
No, Shuli.
I'm not. I do nothing.
Well, Scott, at the end of one of these long weekends, do you ever do any self-reflection and realize, hey, I'm being a bit of a
I gotta
diva?
work. I gotta work. No, I realize I gotta work with these assholes. That's what. After getting beat up all weekend.
Yeah, you know when he thinks I got to work with these assholes? When I come in with an envelope stuffed with money for him.
Wait a minute.
That's when he
this
thinks.
weekend in Hartford, you gave me the place. I showed up. I didn't even bother you for transportation or anything. I drove myself. I showed up. I got to the gig.
Did I have any complaints about you this weekend in Hartford on the air? Did I complain about anything?
Yeah, you said. I
what?
showed up and I started complaining about the
No, I said that
equipment
you
and
do nothing and that you were like a lamp on a nightstand. And that I meant for like all the shows in general, not just Hartford.
I showed up. I did what I had to do. I didn't fucking bother you this weekend. And I don't know what the fuck you're upset about.
It's frustrating when you listen. When
I didn't ask you for anything this weekend.
No, you haven't. But it's not exactly like you're helping me out every weekend either by backing off shows and.
It's
and
the one
you know,
weekend. I've done every other one.
Dude, before this weekend, let's be honest.
Have I not done every other show?
Before Chicago and Arizona, were you 100% on Hartford and?
Yes, I was
from the start.
I was in.
Now you're lying. Now you're lying. No, you weren't, because you came up to that was.
Oh no, right. When Ronnie said he couldn't do it, then I was like, all right, I got to do this because you need me there.
All right. I mean, if that's the way you want to spin it, that's fine.
Shuli, is Scott misremembering how
I
things.
think he
We've
is.
heard that word
I think
before.
because the Connecticut show was the show in question that he came to me and said, "I'm not going to be able to do it because of prior commitments." And I said, for Hartford and Stamford.
right.
And I said, okay. And then the next day is when he said, well, if there was just more money, and that's why I was like, wow, it has nothing to do with commitment. He just wants more money.
It's all about the bottom line.
That's why I called it a shakedown.
Okay. I'm still shaking.
Scott, I think the big picture that you're missing, and Shuli, you alluded to this, and actually Howard brought it up as well, is that you have to establish this block party. You have to make it a commodity. Then you start upping the ante a little bit. Then you start upping your appearance. But you have to build it up.
We don't have to tell anybody we want more money. More money is coming in. Bigger offers are coming in.
Scott, you don't see it that way.
This Jamaica thing that this guy
Wait,
called
what
me
is this?
about?
What is this, Jamaica?
He wants a 3-day weekend in a resort in Jamaica. You'll have a plane ticket for you.
Who fucking wants to
your
go to
spouse,
Jamaica?
Whatever you want, and the money ridiculous.
Fuck Jamaica.
Nowhere near the money we're making right now, and that money's going to go up too.
You want to go to Jamaica with us?
That's if you are a part of things.
Shuli,
Yes, Greg.
What do you want?
Bottom line,
Yes.
put in the hard work.
Yeah.
You won't have to chase the money will chase you.
Fucking ain't right, man. Fucking ain't right, brother. Sounds like somebody wants to be on a little bill called The Block Party.
Yeah.
Featuring Greg Carmel.
Yeah, now we're talking.
That's right. Come out, show your abs, talk about how bad you want to bang Robin, but you're never going to.
Do some B-roll.
Couple
What's
crunches.
that? That's like a minute?
Couple crunches on stage, perhaps.
Wind sprints.
I bring this 15-pound machine with me as a prop.
I love it. I love it.
Everybody, we're meeting at Will's house to watch.
Sounds like the block party just quit you, sir.